Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing the Sexy Brutale for PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look at my info below where you'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams. So if you find yourself in the mood to see a game be played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to click over there. But for tonight, let's get into it, shall we? No, this game is about a casino, a mansion/casino, where you're trapped in a 12-hour time loop and trying to prevent the murders of other people. It's really neat. It's really neat. Really? Shame, has someone deleted the game off the Giant Bomb wiki? You know, out of all the possibilities I considered, that is not one of them that I had considered because that seems so far-fetched. That's nuts. Well, I appreciate you letting me know, Seamus. I might have to look into that as well. Yeah, that's where Twitch gets all its category information from. It pulls it from the Giant Bomb wiki. Because they actually do have an API source for that, so that's really wild. Oops, sorry, Wobbin. Sorry about that. Let's see, that looks like it there. Let me click on that. Let me see if that's actually the thing. No, it seems like it's... I see it there. I don't know why it has all those numbers after it. Is that standard? I don't know if it's standard for the game to have all those weird numbers after the title. That's strange. But anyway, let's start getting into it, shall we? Click back over there. Alright, so there's our save game. We've got 2 of the invitations. We've got 14 of the cards. I don't think we plan to collect all of those, but we have saved 1, 2, 3. We've saved 5 of the murder victims. We've got 5 to go. We've already seen our current pair. Let's get into that right now. While you're at it, can you change Ion Maiden to Ion Fury? Has nobody changed that over there? That's interesting. I wonder if that would change the name on Twitch or if that would add a separate category. The numbers are standard. Thank you for checking that, Rin. I appreciate that. So it's there. It's there. That's really weird. I don't actually know who owns Giant Bomb these days, but welcome in, Miss RP Girl. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend and happy 2020 to you. And Finkelroy, welcome into you as well. I don't think I said hi. How are you doing today? Yeah, I know people were using it before. I've seen several streamers use it before, so it's... I don't know what happened. Alright. So let's take a look. Right now, these are our victims right here. Red Rock Ridge and Grayson, which is an amazing name, let me tell you. So what we already found out last stream is we already saw what happened to them. They are attempting to steal an egg, which it looks like is being used as a trap in some part of a death-defying escape act. And Red accidentally got himself trapped within the magician's cage, and both of them died attempting to escape. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a 3/4 overhead fixed camera type thing. It's a really weird thing. It's a tarp! It is a deadly tarp. So, our first order of business, first order of business is let's see where we still need to explore. Let's see if we can finish exploring all the areas that we need to explore. And see what else there is to see around this area of the mansion. Alright, so there's a bit more here. This painting is skewed on the wall. Looking at it for too long is increasingly irritating. Yeah, I know that feeling. Whoa! Alright, so when is that? About 1:45, the lights blink. That's interesting. Alright, I saw that card in the fireplace. We'll grab that. Yeah, basically that's a good way to put it, Anna. It's reverse clue. I like that a lot. Oh, alright, Miss RP Girl. Thank you for letting us know. I did not know that off the top of my head. That's very cool. Let's see, Sanka, my Police Nuts vinyl is at a friend's house. I should go get it back. I hope they're enjoying it too. It's so good music. What do we got through here? Alright, little room off to the side. Its chest is an ornament. Alright, that one will be opening. This mirror is polished to a dazzling shine. Its marble setting is also flawless. Interesting. Alright, so that's as far as we can explore over here. So now we need to head over to the other side. Explore over there a bit. We've already been north of here, it looks? Yeah, we've already been north of here, so let's just keep going east. Yeah, pictures being askew drive me nuts, too. That is something that definitely bugs the hell out of me. Alright, there's a ghost in this room, but we still don't have any way to light that candle. So I don't know if we're going to be able to talk to him anytime soon. This should be where we're going, I think. Ooh, we've got a shiny thing over here. It's an urn made of delicate mosaic glass. We can use our new mask to shatter this. As a ghost wanders in here, that's interesting. And there is a card in there. But it looks like, at least for this one, this was an optional thing. Papers on the desk include builds for stage construction, catering, and renovations. Books on music composition. Interesting. All picture frames should have spirit levels built in. That would be nice. I don't think that'd be too tough to do either, but I suppose it could get a little pricey. This desk is plainly built, but absolutely flawless in its simplicity. The writing paper is monogrammed L. Bondus. There's a large golden lighter in the safe. It's warm to the touch. Ooh. Is that how we light candles? Is that what we need? It's listed as a key item. That could be how we light candles now. That'd be a huge deal if true. Let's go follow this ghost, as a matter of fact, and test this out. Time for fire! Looks like the ghost is actually going back towards where the candle is, so that's good. sorry, LTG. Alright, here we go. This is the room with the candle in it, so let's run over to it. And there's a chill in the air that wasn't there before. Perfect! So we can see ghosts now. Ah, you there, Lackey! Will you go and tell those bloody idiots to turn the power back on? They've been buggering about with the electrics in the basement. But tell them there's a circuit breaker behind the bookshelf in the Northeast Library right here. Hell yes! Lucas, bless him, had this whole place secretly wired up for the Big Magician show. He was such a fan of their disappearing acts. Great love of drama, you know. Anyway, shut up, you're boring me. Alright, was that marked on the map? It sounded like it. Yes, alright, so up there is a circuit breaker. So that is probably going to be key to solving the murder. The fact that we just found that out. Hidden circuit breaker, that's awesome. I wasn't sure if we had to talk to him or not, but it sounds like probably. Probably. That's Ghost Hints are the best hints. Hey, Ghost Bro, thank you for that. I appreciate you, Ghost Bro. And hopefully we can hang on to that lighter, too. That I can see coming in majorly handy. Alright, so there's only 2 rooms left here that we have not explored yet. Why would you hide the breaker? Access to those is really helpful. It's tied to the stage here. And it's used for part of his magic act. Because part of his magic act involves a electrified cage. So he wants the breaker to be somewhere secret, so nobody can know that somebody's going there to fiddle with it, I think. A clothing rail with several different costumes arranged on it. This book sits oddly out of place. The secret is revealed. Alright, that made this glow red. Let's check through here first. This is the... Oops. Nope, he's in there right now. There's a card. Is there a card on stage, too? Oh, alright. He must be backstage looking for the switch I just messed around with. So let me run back there and grab that card. I can see it in this. I want it. And, alright, so we've seen everything now, so let's see what that switch that we lit up does. What does that do now? It's on, but nothing's happening. Alright. So we've gotten to here. Let's go to the backstage room and look around now. Could that be the trigger for the electric cage? I mean, the cage is already electrified, so what are you thinking? What are you thinking we can do with that is the question. Alright, there doesn't appear to be anything back here. Alright, so he is over here. Oh, there's another switch in here. There's a second switch in this room, too. Oh, God. Do both switches have to be pulled at the same time? Oh, that could be a problem. What if both switches have to be pulled at the same time? Oh, no. Alright, either way. We can look at the other bookshelf in here. No, it's not a bookshelf, it's just a cupboard. So this switch is already activated because it's already glowing red. Yeah, I guess there's 2 circuit breakers. So I can pull this and nothing happens. So I think what I might have to do is I might have to time my pull. I think I might have to time my pull on one of them so that someone is in the other room pulling the other one at the same time. Which is crazy town, but I can't think of anything else to do there. Alright, here he is. Alright. So that's right at, what, half till 9 he starts pulling the switch? 8:40-ish? Alright, cool, cool, cool. That's our answer right there. So we have to turn on the breaker in this room first. We turn on the breaker in this room so that that is activated. Then at the appointed time, we go to the other room and we start yanking on that lever. And eventually we should hit it at the same time as him. So, let's go ahead and reset. We'll restart the day, and then we'll skip forward to 8. No, we'll skip forward to 4. That'll still give us some time to work. Now, we'll go ahead and hit the breaker first, then we'll skip forward. That sounds better. I like the sound of that. Alright. Well, let's do this. I think we might be about to solve this mystery then. I think we might have gotten it. Oh, nope, somebody's in there. Both of them are in there. We haven't seen them in here before. Let's see what we can see. I'm certain the Marquis would be keeping it in there. I know you've said. But why do you want this egg? Why do you want it so badly? I told you, it's not just an egg. It's the egg. It's the Moloch egg. What was that? I told Lucas this place is falling apart. Alright, so we haven't actually seen them until they entered the theater before, so this is something new for us. So let's see what we can see. Aha! Oh, Thanos, so predictable. I can imagine him now, so pleased with himself. Hiding a safe behind a picture! What an idea! No young whippersnapper would ever think of it. I am so clever in my stupid wheelchair. I mean, that's not what it's like. Well, maybe a little. Bingo! I make this look easy. No one else on Earth could crack that lock. Now, let's see what we have. God damn it, that is not an egg! What is it then? Is there anything in there? Ooh, It is cold in here. He says that right as soon as the ghost wanders in. That's cute. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? I think they would appreciate that. Alright, that's where we saw that there. We saw him yell that he found the egg. And there's Grayson going to investigate. Now we pop in here. We reveal the secret. And pull the breaker. So now the switch is activated. So next, let's see, if we just use the pocket watch by itself, no. It's already about 4 o'clock, and I don't think I want to skip it all the way to 8 o'clock, because I don't know if we can get all the way over there in time if we do that. So, might have to chill for a little bit. Oh, is somebody in there? Shoot. Oh, wow! What are they doing in there? What are the servants doing in there? Looks like they both have 9s on. I hadn't seen any servants in this part of this house. See? Chit chat. Suspicion? Oblivious. Wow! Oh god! Oh, I'm in trouble! I'm in trouble. I'm in severe trouble. Go, 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 go. Oh, jeez. All right, we almost got wrecked there. Holy shit. And, Avinis, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, so he is currently looking for the way to turn off the cage. And we know eventually he's going to come over here and start pulling that lever. Doing well, how are you? I'm having a great weekend, thank you. And I'm enjoying the heck out of this game as well. We are attempting to prevent a murder using time travel. And it's exciting and I'm loving it. Alright. People have been recommending me this. It looks interesting. I'm enjoying the heck out of it so far. This is my first time through, but I'm really having a good time with it. Alright, so they're spying on the people on the stage. That's interesting. Alright, so it's the 9 of clubs and the 9 of hearts is the guys right there. And it looks like they're just making sure that the death actually happens. Those murderous bastards. Well, we've got a little bit time until 8:45, I think, so let's go ahead and follow them a little bit. See what we can see. Alright, looks like they're basically leaving at this point. Wow! And we need the book as well. Alright, does he actually try pulling this lever too? I don't think he does. No, because that's when he hears the sound of the music coming from stage and goes to rush back over. And the goons have already left, so we don't need to worry about that. So, getting close to time. Alright, so he's still over there. Once he goes through the door, we'll know he's close. I hope this is it. We've done a lot of work for it. Let's see. Kind of reminds you a little of Full Mojo Rampage, but totally different type of game. I'm a big fan of these like sort of adventure puzzle murder mystery games, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. You're coming in kind of at the end of this particular puzzle, but there's still a couple more left in the game if you want to see those. Alright, 8:10. We're almost there. Oh, I hope this works. I know this is going to save, I don't know if this will turn everything off, but I hope this is it. I hope this is what we need to do. 8:30. Alright. 8:45. I think we did it. Did it work? Gray, are you okay? Oh my god, it stopped! Red, what are you doing? The door is still locked! Bloody hell. I forgot what a total brute you are. Get these damn things off you. There. God, that's better. We did it! We saved him! Holy crap, that was close. Ooh. 2 more victims saved. Laughy, old boy. I was in a bad way back there. Did you do something, Lafcadio? Did you help me? Thank you. Come on, Red, the bar is calling. That's quite enough drama for one day. Alright, are we gonna get another new power? I hope so. I noticed Red left his mask behind. Huzzah! Alright. Ooh, oh, lock-picking head, that's true. That could be something to pick locks. The beard stroke followed by the swagger walk. That was a classy little animation. Boone. He was here, wasn't he? Then why? She's talking about someone we saw at the end of last stream wearing a golden skull mask. It was very creepy. And he seemed to know more than we do about the situation as well, so that's concerning. Grayson's light-fingered touch. Yep, you were right. Let's see, Avinis, you popped up in my recommended channels. I don't want to stay and spoil the game very much, but it was good to meet you. I'll be back. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for following Avinis. I'm glad you like the look of this game. If you try it out, you'll have to let us know what you think of it. It's very neat. And we will see you around. We'll probably be finishing this game tonight, so it'll be something new tomorrow. Alright, so professional thief turned security expert, Grayson is an unparalleled locksmith. Grayson's mask allows you to crack physical locks within the mansion, open padlocks and safes by using the power when the prompt appears. Huh. Alright. Grayson was a very, very talented safecracker. He used his gifts to create many of the systems in the mansion. You will not find many locks that can keep their secrets from you now. Not many, but some. We get to loot, Rin! Yeah, sweet drops! Gotta get those purple items, yes! You have to go. Alright. We're getting there. We don't have too many people left to save now. Alright, we're still over here. That's interesting, and there's still blue fire blocking the door. What could that mean? Surely the other murder is not going to happen over here, is it? I bet that's our first task, is we have to find some way out of this section. I assume. Now, we're not going to talk to her about the entire pushing us through the window thing. I'd like to bring it up. That is something that's sticking in my mind just a little bit. It's true. It's true. Looks like we got new, the bell tower. Here we go. The gigantic bell mounted in the heart of the mansion was once used to mark significant events taking place throughout the day. It is made of a bronze and gold alloy, which was crafted by Aurum Runis, to produce a mellower sound than usual. Despite this, it can still be heard clearly in every part of the mansion when it's rung, no matter how far away the listener. Aurum was unsettled by the bell, however, as he said the note it gave was far more haunting and sad than he expected, no matter how he shaped and reshaped it. That's spooky. Have you solved all the murders in the BDSM club? Not quite yet, Australis. So we're still hanging around here for a bit. How are you doing today? What's a little defenestration between friends? Seriously, every time I get an opportunity to use that word, I'm going to take it. I am absolutely going to take it. Alright, so... was that a locked door over there? That might have been. Oh no, we can't get over there. Shoot. Alright, so... Oh, it looks like there might be something in this room. The chest! The spike chest! Can we finally? Now we can interact with those spike chests. And there's a card in there, which is cool, but not quite what we needed to get out of here. Got all excited for a second there. Alright, do we see anything else on the map? I don't know that I do. What do the cards do? I have no idea. They might just be collectible, but I'm not sure. But we're trying to grab them whatever they are, because, you know, why not? I don't see anything else here. Does the blue fire go away if I light the candle? Oh, good. We do keep the lighter in between iterations at least. That's nice. And no, that doesn't have any effect on the blue fire, unfortunately. Does the ghost say anything else? No, he just talks about turning the power back on. I wonder if he says anything different if we do turn the power back on. Yep, defenestration is throwing someone or pushing someone out a window. And welcome in, Lone Grin. How are you doing today? Guess we're just gonna start exploring everything we got available to us. There's a chest in here, but it says it's just an ornament. I don't think we did come back here. No, let's try that first. That one's an easy one to accomplish at least. But welcome in, Lost. How are you doing today? Hope you're all having a sexy, non-brutal start to the year. I don't know, I'd take a sexy, brutal start to the year. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. Okay, just woke up. Well, good morning to you. Did I miss the sound of the person getting defenestrated? Oh, you did, unfortunately. That happened last stream. I just need to wait a second for him to clear out. And then I can go in. Dash across here. But yeah, last stream we got pushed off of a balcony and it was unpleasant. Oh, still somebody in here, though. Oh, right, that's where he was hanging out because they split up. And then he heard, Grayson calling about the egg. So he would have run over that way. Alright, there's the circuit breaker. Did that get all of the power back on? That's the next question, I suppose. Can you not be in a room with someone else? You cannot. That is, you have the power to remain visible to them, but the power also curses you so that you will be killed if you stay in the same room as someone else. That's why we can't directly prevent any of these murders. The power doesn't look like it's back on. The power looks like it's still off. That's weird. We threw the circuit breaker, though, and he doesn't say anything different. That's odd. Alright, they can't see me when I'm down here. That's interesting. I don't see anything too exciting in the room, though. Can I go up? Oh, can I go up on the stage? Can I do something on the stage? I wonder. I hadn't thought of that. We've never actually been on the stage because there's people up there basically all the time. Oh, God. You did mention the basement, but we've been everywhere we've got access to right now, as far as I know. Because the only other place we can go is south of the clock, which is right by my head right now. And that door just south of the clock is currently blocked. Oh yeah, they did mention a trapdoor on the stage. Shoot. Let's reset the day and see if we can get on the stage. Let's do that, because I know they're going to be on the stage most of the day, but if we rush, we might be able to get up there. Alright. That is the plan for today. Get on the stage, see if we can interact with the egg in any meaningful way, maybe. See if we can find a trapdoor up there as well. Hopefully not get ourselves killed, that'd be unpleasant. Oh, I see a trapdoor there too. This gilded cage looks ornamental, but is extraordinarily strongly built. There's a trapdoor here secured by an enormous padlock, which we can pick now. There we go. Good call on the padlock. And we are in the basement now. Let's see what secrets await us down here. Painting of sunflowers. Their petals are turned inwards like teeth. Well, that's messed up. Not a fan of that. A book called The Killer 7 catches your eye. The illustrations have an unusual art style. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. Oops, hang on. There we go. And what do we got down here now? A collection of stories about talking animals, a curious thing to collect. And also there's another bookmark in there, nice. That's what I was thinking. I mean, there is Killer 7. It could be like the 7 Samurai or something like that. Something along those lines. Here, give me just a second, folks. Hang on a moment. I'll pause the game, too. Alright, my apologies, folks, and thank you, Rin, as well. There was a book on a bookshelf that we found here, Marksman, that said The Killer 7. And we were wondering if that was a reference to the game Killer 7 or not. And the answer is, I don't know. A painting of a dragon is mounted above the cabinet. It was drawn either by a master expressionist or a very small child. That is probably the biggest diss I've seen in the entire game, and I love it. That's incredible. Hello? Oh, he was loading right there. These two barrels smell off. Maybe the ale went bad. Figures for everything is sold in the bar. There seems to be 2 sets of ledgers. Oh, that's shiesty. Alright, looks like this is our way out of the basement. Drawing like a small child is actually hard. It's very distinctive. It's a very distinctive look. Enough beer to drown a small army, unless they're northerners, in which case it's enough for a morning's refreshments. Speaking of disses! Speaking of savage disses, holy shit, out of nowhere. Yeah, this is a secret room. I can see the grate off to the side, or whatever that is. We can't even peek through it from this side, but yeah, we finally found our way in here. I thought there was something on the floor in here at some point, but I don't see anything now. The selection of wines are extraordinary. It would be a struggle to find a single bottle worth less than hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. Alright, so, we couldn't go through here before, so I don't know exactly where it leads. You found the secret door to the bar. That's a new update on the map. Alright. An empty keg of what smells like brandy and some knocked over stools. Might be related. And we have our murder victims for today, Thanos Gorecki and Aurum Runis. We've seen them together before, and we know they were investigating what was happening in the manor. So that's going to be very interesting. Alright, that's our quest. Alright, there is a candle we can light in here now too. Let's do that, and let's see what we find out from the ghosts, and if we can get that one to move out of our way finally. Let's see, there's a theme with beer. The further south you go, the more God you find. The further north you go, the more beer. Well, that's unusual. Password. No, don't know it? I didn't think so. Alright, so he's not going to move out of our way yet. But if we can find a password, we can get him out of there. Drinks here, man. I like the Tarantini's best, I reckon. Or the Bloody Agonizing Mary, maybe. Or the Singapore steak, that's good too. But heck, even just a plain old Cobra Libre will mess you right up. Even a virgin Cobra Cola has a kick. Coca Cobra, there we go. Oh, and that time I had a killer B-52, I thought I died and gone to hell. Good times, good times. Those are some names for drinks. This is the bar where there's poison or venom in every drink too, remember? Welcome to the bar, friend. Every cocktail we serve here is made with a different variety of venom. Just a drop, mind you. But it gives you the drinks a kick like you wouldn't believe. The Marquis is a connoisseur's connoisseur when it comes to freaky drinks. All these creatures here, everyone's venom adds a different flavor. And down in the casino, I think he's been growing there. I mean, wow, it's like... Alright, I think you've had quite enough. The thing in the casino? Is he talking about the spider? He might be talking about the spider. Alright, so... We've never been past that ghost there. We still have not found a way through there. So... Can I get the venom symbiote and drink? I don't think that'd be a tasty beverage. I don't think it would be. Alright, so over here there was a lock. There was a couple of locked doors over there, and we also know that's the last place we've seen Thanos and... what's his name? I've already forgotten. Took a quick break. What did I miss? Well, did you see us solve the last mystery? If you saw that, you haven't missed much. We got out of the basement. We're back in the main manor. And we know who we're saving this time. It is Aurum Runus and Thanos Goreki. So it's Aurum and Thanos. We should be able to shatter this glass too. This one I want to see what was behind. Sweet, we've never been back here. What is back here? Oh, we can step through now. The garden has been perfectly cultivated and is clearly a labor of love. A beautifully tended flower patch. There are carved flowers in with the reel. That's weird. Something fell from the clock tower. It's hard to make out in the flower bed. I don't think that person died yet, but I'm not sure. There's a card over here. Grab that. Also, we got an achievement just for coming back here, so that's pretty cool. We'll have to make sure it doesn't get too late without me finding another clock to set to. Because I don't want to have to run all the way back here if we don't have to. This place is incredibly scenic though, holy crap. The water from the fountain is more soothing than you imagined possible. It's a really big area. A house back here? There is no real path here, it's just the one tiny little house. Strange. Hello. Is that a woman in a baby crib? 6 of the guests all died in the same 2 hours? That's unusual. Of all the symbiotes in the Marvel Universe, I think the only one I could live with is Venom. He's been horrible at different times. Well, we can't go in there, unfortunately. Because we can't be in the same room with anybody. We might have to come back here, though. This is interesting. She does look pregnant, and also the red hair looks familiar. Welcome in, Sisu. How are you doing today? The fire, you can do it? That doesn't mean I could do it. That just means that's my current item, unfortunately. We've tried that before. Alright, so I think today's priority is we are going to go find a clock in this section to synchronize with. And I think there should be one just south of me, right? Where is that clock? Thought there was one not too far from here. A candle right there. I think maybe it is south of me. Hang on. Oh, my mask doesn't burn near that door. Holy shit, Gamaguma, I didn't notice that. We're gonna have to check that out again then. Alright, we're synchronized with this clock. We've got a little bit of time. Let's see if we can head back over there. Not in the normal Mr. Burns way, but who did shoot Mr. Burns? I'm kind of wondering about that, Marksman. I think that's going to be integral to the plot right there. Hey, 8-bit noise! Welcome in and thank you for the raid. And Alia Pendragon, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome in to everyone from 8-bit Stream. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane is Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today, I am playing the Sexy Brutale, a very cool murder mystery sort of puzzle game. Mazer D, welcome in. How are you doing today? And 8-bit, if you're in here, how was your stream? What did you do today? Hope you're doing good. The door is marked with a teardrop. It will not open. Huh. A teardrop. That's weird. So I can interact with the door, but I can't get in because of that big sigil on the door. It's a raid! It is a beautiful raid. Thank you, 8-bit Noise, for that. I appreciate you bringing your community over here. Hope you had a wonderful stream. I'd love to hear what you were playing, how it went, though. Let's see, can you overhear the ghost password? I suppose only if someone went through the door, and I don't know that I've ever seen someone go through that door before. Nguyen, nice. I am a fan of Shadowrun from back in the day. Alright, so it's already the end of the day, so we're going to have to restart anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Fellow Shadowrun fan there, Mazer D. Excellent, excellent. Sea of Thieves. Oh my gosh, that game looks so fun. That game looks like a really great time. Lots of explosions and some crazy skelly fights. That sounds like a fun evening right there. Very good to hear. Alright, so we won't be able to get to that locked door just yet, I don't think. We can get over here, but there's just blue fire there, unfortunately. That's Eteratark, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your lurk, my friend. And Blackrock Phantom, good to see you as well. Happy to see your stream and not be super tired. Good to see you as well, Blackrock. How are you doing today? And Mazer D, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, is there anything we want to look at while we're killing some time? Yes. There's some things over in the casino we can interact with that we couldn't interact before. Go do that now. Everyone, a sale just hits you up? I might just do that, 8-bit Noise. I appreciate the offer. That's very cool of you. Let's see. Blackrock, you're going to be lurking, playing some Fortnite because the Star Wars stuff in there now. Well, good luck to you. Hope you get some good games in there. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And yeah, I think I'm going to head through. Oh, there's people in there. Shoot. Can I just dash through here? Maybe. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is dangerous. Go, 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 go. No! Get out, get out, get out. Oh, there's somebody in here too. Oh, crap. Yo, leave. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're safe for a second. Oh, is there something in here? I thought I saw something in here on the map. No, it's south. South of me is where I need to go. Let's see. Kuma, welcome in. How are you doing today? You were wondering why this game looked familiar? Oh, yeah, Seamus played this one before. Seamus played this one. I had to duck out of there because I didn't want to get myself spoiled on it. But yeah, I heard Seamus had a good time, so that's really cool. Oh, you got Kylo Ren skin. That's awesome. Congratulations, Blackrock. Go back. That was exciting. I'm afraid. I fear for my life. And welcome in, Jay Melman. How are you doing today? Alright, another card hidden to that chest right there. We'll take that. That's fine. And then I think... Oh, there's a card in the fireplace there. I didn't notice that before. Getting a whole bunch of cards in this one. Games in Shane? I mean, I do play a lot of games. Wow! What the heck? Where did he come from? No, seriously, where did he come from? I can't peek through that door. That's weird. Did he come out of the mirror? did he come out of the mirror? What the heck? Oh, that's spooky. That's spooky and I don't like it. Let's see, let's grab this card and then let's see where that puts us. 23 out of 52, so we're still not quite halfway yet. So I don't think we're going to be able to make that, unfortunately. Many spooks, many spooks. We can't break the mirror, unfortunately. It looks like we got some new lore as well. Let's see what that is. The switch rooms, that's the ones for the magic. Let's see, and no other possible way to break that fragile glass container. Apparently not. We just don't want to get our hands dirty is all. And Shannon, welcome in. How are you doing today? The Marquis is a passionate supporter and enthusiast for theater and the arts. Also, he's an enormous show-off and loves nothing more than excessive displays of wealth and passion. For the most recent stage production featuring an enormous gilded cage, he arranged 1,000 volts of electricity to be rerouted into the theater. As a token nod to some form of health and safety, to activate the electricity, 2 fail-safe switches must be flicked at the same time. It's conceivable the mechanism could be tampered with, meaning that it's the same process would be to turn the electricity off, but the chances of that happening are too small to worry about. And we also got the Marquis's chamber. The Marquis has several offices that he used throughout the mansion, but his favorite was this room located close to the Sexy Brutale. He was always looking for new and interesting shows to host, building many bespoke stages along with the architect, Dainosuke Reki, for one-off performances. In recent years, many of the original furniture from the room have been relocated, but there are still many important personal touches to the room and secrets known only to the Marquis, or those very close to him. It was also believed that this room is where he kept some of his most famous and important personal artifacts and treasures. Give me just a moment, folks, I need to blow my nose, sorry. Alright, my apologies. I don't think they're using assumed names, Gamagumo, just because we know whoever did the statues was using the same initials from their the name we've heard from them. So I don't think so, but I'm not 100% certain. Alright, so that should be everything to see over here. So now we can head back to the juicy stuff and see if we can start breaking some locks. Oh god! Nope, 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 I'm just passing through, don't mind me. Nope, 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 leaving. Okay. Getting too dangerous for me. I mean, they are all very, very unusual names, don't get me wrong. There's some wild names. I don't know if that means something or what. Let's see, Turtark, I both know too much and nowhere near enough of the story of this game. This is my first playthrough, so I'm pretty blind. Oh yeah, there is a chair upstairs, too. I don't know if there'll be an opportunity post-game to gather up cards, but I wouldn't mind just like doing a sweep of the mansion and seeing if we can gather some up later on. That'd be pretty cool. Especially because I suspect we're going to have some spare time today. Alright, if we heard glass breaking, somebody might have fallen out here. Can we go check that out? I would like to see if we can find their body, if we can get an invitation off of it. That'd be neat. I don't see anybody out here. Was that not the time when somebody falls? No, I don't see anybody. Huh, maybe it's later on then. Weird. Let's see. Donated your copy of this game from Humble to be put in a giveaway at some point. That's very generous of you, Turtark. Let's see, Turtark, you gonna try and sleep? Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Turtark. You take care of yourself, and thanks for stopping by. Yes, the gunshot is the very first murder we investigated, so that one we've got taken care of at least. Yes, this is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, I suppose. We are changing it up sometimes, but not always, let's be honest. If there's going to be insanity anywhere, my stream seems like a good place to put it. Alright, so we know there's at least one locked door I want to explore down here. Oh, this is the guy that originally gave me that bookmark, right. I remember. So here's a lock we can pick. Excellent. Alright, hell yeah, new room. The shelves are filled with tomes on everything from history to poetry. Oh yeah, and somebody made the Majora's Mask comparison before, that's so good. A signed copy of collected sculptures by Trinity Carrington. It also contains a Braille version. The first edition of Grayson Grayson's autobiography, I prefer the term treasure hunt. Oh, that's a good gag, I like that. This case contains some very smudged diagrams for an enormous golden clock. Interesting. Collected songs by Tequila Bell. The entire wall of books are filled with a set of encyclopedias top to bottom. The level of detail must be quite extraordinary. Yeah, that is impressive, actually. I'm certainly impressed. Alright, let us continue exploring. Ooh, lots of library in here. A faded parchment barely legible at the top of at the top are the Japanese characters for the black hair. Creepy. I have a 6 of clubs back here. Books are crammed into every inch of the tall cases. A Balzac is sticking out slightly. Can't interact with it, unfortunately. A first edition of Hoichi the Earless. Haven't heard of that one. A copy of The Mask and Other Stories by Robert W. Chambers. It is very, very well read. Well, clearly somebody's got some taste in this mansion. A Balzac! It's an author. The personal diary of Charles Joseph Carter is on display. The table is right underneath the chandelier above. That's sus. A report on a fisherman who caught a juju guppy but later drowned himself. Alright, fair enough. Books we'll never read. The catalogs for the library, it is well organized and referenced. Cool, cool. A collection of horror stories, neat. That's where I'd be hanging out. Oh, you know that one, Gamagumo. I have not heard of that one before. Is it cool? Something I should look up? A signed copy of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. It is dedicated to Horatio Sixpence, who might be the man in the picture. Yeah, we've met him before. Good story, very cool lost. The rough inks on handmade parchment. It's an unsettling effect. The painting has a faded and scratchy quality. You're unsure of its significance. Alright, there's a lot to explore over here. Goodness. I think I know what we're doing up here. And, alright, there's a candle on the table. So we can go communicate with a ghost, it sounds like. Someone has been researching the creation of the Hungry Charm. Bible is open at Proverbs 23:14. I wonder what that one is. Gotta be some sort of reference to the game, I'm sure. The sax music is really chill, John. I'm enjoying this. Oh, what? Someone's here. Oh, I can't peek through this door? Oh, I can't peek through this door. Alright, we're gonna have to go back downstairs. We're running out of time. We're gonna go downstairs and light that candle and see what we can find out from that. I would like the proverb in chat if you know which one it is, Chinanen. Oh, dude, Gamaguma, that sounds badass. I like that. They've thus expired. They have, unfortunately. This isn't solving our problem here. Alright, candle's lit. Hey, ghost dude. The drivel in this library, I ask you. I mean, that shelf there? Handwritten, unpublished notes from some tiresome chap, Da Vinci, I think. That whole section over here? Some boring tit banging on about a Riemann hypothesis they've cracked. Yawn! That bookshelf in the back? Pull the Balzac out and the shelf next to it moves. Health hazard, eh? Where's all the smut, sir? Where are the illustrated geographical studies of disrobed tribespeople? Where are the art books with the bosoms and the gentleman statues? I find the lack of good old-fashioned obscenity to be completely indecent. I think I need a moment to myself. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna give you that moment to yourself. But hey, secret passage. Back here. Let's see, a makeshift altar with a Bible open to the passage. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. The pages have been ripped and scratched at. That's creepy. That's your favorite ghost right there? That's fantastic. Punish them with a rod and save them from death. You know, that does actually fit the game pretty well. I like that. Thanks for looking it up. Thou shalt beat him with a rod and thou shalt deliver his soul from hell. That's so fitting to the game. I like that. Yeah, the Riemann hypothesis is important. That ghost does not know what he's talking about. You pulled his Balzac. Oh, I kind of want to get back up there and keep exploring now. That was cool. But we've got to wait to be able to get over there. There's at least one room we didn't get in there. We're going to have to wait just a little bit. Because right now, both of them are in there. Both of the people that we need to save. So it's nice to know that they're in there, but right now they're just blocking our way. Oh, there's a little bit more of the upper part of the library we didn't explore either because there was that dude there, and I bolted. So yeah, we've got some things. We've got some things to explore still today. I'm excited. I am excited. Where do they go? That's a good question. I haven't run into basically either of them. I know Thanos goes behind one of the doors with blue fire in front of it, so I can't follow her. But you know, just out of curiosity, where does Aurum go? Aurum's the guy who was in the bar. We never did know. We never did see who it was because we never got to see him through the other door. But Aurum comes in here. I think he goes behind the door with the blue fire in it too. So the only way we're going to be able to find out how they died and how they prevent these murders is we have to find a way through the blue fire. That's going to be our mission today. Oops. Fine, we're going to bolt through. Alright, good luck dismantling the tree, Rin. It's always been Aurum? I never actually got a good glance at him before in there. See, let me make sure I'm catching up on chat. But yeah, we don't know how they die yet. We've never seen that because we've never been able to follow them behind those blue fire doors. Let's see, what was the what, Jay Melvin? About this game? Alright, so let's go through the secret passage first. We'll explore that because that's a little easier to get to. There we go. And what do we got here? The three paintings show the left-hand Cupid shooting an arrow through the central bowl to impale the heart of the cherub on the right. The paintings are wittily placed. Oh, that is cute. What is the name of this game? It's in the title of the stream right there. The Sexy Brutale. It's very good. Yeah, there's another card. You have discovered how to open the secret passage in the library. Oh, nice. So we might have gotten around the blue flame for the moment. Oh, there's another clock here. Is it wound? It's not wound. If we can find the key for that clock, we won't be stuck in that room at the start of every day. That'll be a very good thing. Oh, right. Let's start exploring then. That is our mission this cycle, find the winding key. The shelf is filled with books on scripture, and we found another card. We're finding a ton of cards today, holy crap. The shelf is filled with books on demonology. Interesting. Where are we at right now? Oh, let's go over here. Oh, Thanos is there. We just missed a conversation, though. But still, anytime we can know one of the victims' movements, that's going to be a good thing. I hope you're taking this seriously. Alright, I kind of want to follow her for a bit. We still want the winding key. Here's the winding key. Oh, sweet. Well, let's go use the winding key immediately, and then we can focus a little bit more on following Thanos, I suppose. That's a unexpected boon. There's no obvious way to use that with this clock. What? Oh, it says heaven and hell. Well, this is the heaven and hell staircase, but there's no clock in here. Is this where I gotta go? Still having MCU flashbacks? Me too. Me too. A masked girl weeping over dice. It makes you uncomfortable. It's signed Carrington. Was this room a waiting area? Waiting for what? Question. This is all new stuff. There's another clock right here. Alright, this is the one. Cool, cool. Let's go ahead and attune to this clock. And that'll give us a little bit more time to explore each day. Heaven and hell, let's rock! Isn't it heaven or hell? I don't remember, it's been a while. Wait, did we just hear a key code? Because that was the asterisk, but that means that's her whispering. Or it's a very quiet sound is all, unfortunately. I'm sorry, folks. Give me another second. I need to blow my nose again. I will be right back. Alright, apologies. We are back. Let's see. Almost every room in the mansion seems to have areas to sit and talk. That's classy. I like that. The top of the cabinet is lined with felt like a roulette table. Strange. Smell of plants fills the room. Oh, gotcha, Argent. That's an easy mistake to make. I get you. Alright, behind these curtains is just a blank wall. Perhaps these were doorways that were sealed up. Perhaps. Haven't been in this room before, have we? Oh. There's the guy with the gold mask. What's this guy doing? We've run into him before. I didn't know we'd meet him around the mansion. Now, where'd he go? Can the guy with the gold mask and the servants use the mirrors to travel? Is that what's happening? I have to think so. Oh, that's all kinds of spooky. Oh, hey, they're right downstairs. Did you manage to change the statues? The symbols on the monument should match. I did like you said, no troubles. Ah, good. I know you were still struggling to believe me, but this will work. Did you change all 4 statues? bar, the library, the piano room, and the entrance hall. Entrance hall? Must have missed that one. Or entrance hall, must have missed that one. I don't think the statues have been set correctly. This is very much not ideal. I'm gonna see if I can get down here so I can watch them from outside the room. Because we're not finding out much from there. Or not enough anyway. Ah, it opened! I did like you asked. Can't believe it worked though. What did you say this thing used to be before you turned it into an elevator? It was part of the old furnace system. Furnace? What the hell are we doing climbing into a furnace, man? It's all been disconnected, of course. Lucas had me create an entirely new and highly efficient heating network for the mansion. You sure? Feels warm in here. Does. Oh no. Okay, so now we know how they die, and we know how to prevent it as well. Orum's smoldering corpse blocks the entrance to the elevator. The stench of burned flesh fills the air. Alright. So we know how they die, and we know what we need to do to prevent it. We need to find the 4 statues. One in the library, there's one in the entrance hall. There's one in the piano room? I didn't hear where all 4 of them are. I know we've got those 2 marked on the map right there. You can see the black circles that look kind of like chess pieces from above. Those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head. Well, there's still a bunch of rooms to explore over here, so it could be in one of these. Let's poke around a little bit with the little time we have left. Let's see, nothing in here. Another card. Anyone feeling s'mores? Oh god, here's one. Here's one. There is one right here. So that's 3. I can see all 3 of them on my map right there. Where is that last one? Oh, hey, card. There's a door with fire in front of it there. Alright, 1 tree down. Congratulations, Rin. That was probably not fun, but I'm glad you got it done. Alright, luckily we're attuned to this clock now, so we've got a little bit more time to explore. And we're gonna need it. Alright, where are we starting off today? I've already explored all the rooms down here, except for 1. Let's go check that last one out. So much space in the living room. Oh, that's got to feel nice. That has got to feel nice. GG's indeed. Nope, nope, somebody's in there. Oh, they just left. Who was just in here? I don't actually know. Well, whoever it is, they're gone now. And this is the room I want to go in. Huh, dining hall. A place card reads Lafcadio Boone and Eleanor Bondus. Orum Runis and Thanos Gorecki. Grayson Grayson and Red Rockridge. Clay Rockridge and Trinity Carrington. Tequila Bell and Willow Blue. Alright. Nothing else in here to see, but it's cool to see this is here. The curtain is open. Behind it is a painting with peepholes cut out in the eyes. It's possible to see through to the other side of the wall. Is it? It's sparkly, but I can't seem to interact with it. Wow! Well, let's spy on him at least, see what he was up to. Oh, I can't spy through the door. There's no option for that. That's weird. Havoc, you're heading off to bed. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Havoc. You get yourself a great rest, and we will see you around. Alright, where to next? Let's head up to the upper library and see if we can finish exploring that. Other side of the painting, maybe? Ooh, that's possible. Well, we've already been to that room, so there's nothing too special in there, I don't think. Let's head to the library first. Door is locked, I can't... Oh, that's the other side of the secret door, shoot. I didn't think about the fact I couldn't get through it from this side. My bad. Wait, are we trapped over here then? Oh shoot, I hope not. That'd be unfortunate. Look through the painting from the opposite side we've opened. That's what I figured you meant, is we could get to it from over there. But since we've been in both rooms, I don't think it's something urgent for us to do. Spent filament reels are great for winding lights on. Ooh. That is smart, Rin. Good suggestion. Oh, to spy on the server guy in there. Gotcha, gotcha. Not a bad idea. But first, at least one room up here I don't think we've explored. Let me check the map once we get up here. Am I correct? There... Looks like there's exactly one... Or no, there's... one or two rooms we haven't explored, but one of them I don't see how to access. Possible it's just a cutout of a extra high room, I'm not sure. Let's see, where am I going? South? Looks like it. Another mirror in here. A faded handwritten book sits on top of the display case. The title appears to be The History of Cardenio. There's a moth mark in the lower right corner. Oh, hello. Library winding key. And another card. Fierce hogheads line the wall. They look identical, which casts doubt on their authenticity. Another winding key. I'll take that. I think I know where that clock is, too. Not one we necessarily need wound, but I'll take it. I will take it. Well, having more options for clocks is always a nice thing. Alright. So, head down here. And then we'll go back and use the winding key first thing, I think. Just because once that's used, we won't need to worry about doing it again. It's just taken care of. And yes, there should be a clock just south and then west of us. And I bet that's what the key goes to. Am I correct? I am. Alright, I think that's every clock we can see wound right now, so that's nice. Alright, so... I only see the 3 statues. Where was the last one supposed to be? Because you notice that Aura mentioned that he missed one as well. I wish I'd written down the list of locations. There's the piano room. There's the entrance hall, I think. And I don't know what that one's called. Well, let's go check them out. See what happens if we mess with this. Well, if we spin that one to the heart, it makes a ding noise and then stays there. So maybe that means that's the correct orientation for that one. In which case, let's leave that there. Hey, GE, welcome in. How are you doing today, GE? Hope all is well with you. Orm said he missed the one in the entrance hall. Alright, so this one's already spun, it looks like. That one's already on green, anyway. That leaves the one in the piano room, but that's still 3. Where's that 4th one? Dings are good! Dings are when things level up, that's not a good ding! Well, I mean, that one was a pretty decent thing. Don't know where the fourth one is. I think he might be looking for that last one right now and not finding it? Is that what's happening, maybe? Alright, so he's just passing through right now. We might just have to follow him and see if we can hear what the things are. Alright, so that one is no longer green. We're probably going to have to spin that one again. Which tells us something important, which is that we can't spin them too early, or he'll respin them away from what they should be. Or... there we go. And then, where was the other one that we were aware of? In the piano room that's south of us. Get that one set as well, if for no other reason than to see what that changes. Yeah, too bad they don't have conversation logs in this game. The game does retain a lot of information that you hear, but not everything. I think we got the library one. I think the library one is the one right above my head right now. I think we got that one. Like if you can see the map right now, you see 3 of them. Those are the black circles with the little yellow light coming out of it. And I'm only seeing 3 of them on my map. Unfortunately. Alright, this is the last one that we're aware of. Oh, the arm is missing for this one. Oh, alright. So just spinning the statues isn't all we need. There is more to this mystery than it would first appear. One of the statues is busted. That is a problem. So maybe we are going to have to snoop on the servants. Oh, dang it, I just missed what they were saying right there. We can see 2 of the statues have been set correctly right there, but I thought I did... No, we did 2 because we couldn't work the 3rd one. Alright. Well, time to reset the day then. Alright, so that's our quest for right now. We need to find the 4th and final statue. And we need to find the arm for that broken statue as well. Interesting. So, let's see who we can find around here. Who can we find and who can we snoop on? Well, first things first, let's go to the map and see what do we know about this area. When have we seen servants moving around? Alright, so we've seen that servant going into the dining hall around 1:45. We know we can snoop on him now, or believe we can, because that painting, like Gamaguma was saying. So let's see if we can play around with that a little bit. Oh, there he is up there. That might be him. Let's watch him for a bit, see where he goes. We'll get him on the map as well. And there's somebody setting that reel to the wrong one. I don't remember if that was Aurum or if that was Thanos herself, but I remember some of them do spin those wheels. Then I need to go in this room, I think. And here's that painting with the eye holes cut out. There's something block. Oh, we gotta go unlock it from the other side first. We've got to move the curtain so we can spy through there. Oh, we barely got any time. We gotta run. There we go. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Oh, jeez. All right. Now we can spy through here. Cool. You think that's Aurum? He might be. All right, so there's 3 hearts. Did we learn anything from him creeping around here? Oh, is that a safe? I don't know. I didn't see that back there before. Open this up. This hides in here. Oh, there's the arm. All right, cool. Who uses a dumbwaiter these days? A dumb restaurant owner? Ah. I get this guy. God, I'm tired. Oh, back to it then. Even if he did know the statues all need to be set to hearts, that old fossil won't be able to do anything to it now. Alright, that confirmed what I was already thinking because they light up green. All 4 of the statues need to be set to hearts. Are you lost, sir? I know the mansion can be a little overwhelming. Lost? Lost? My family designed and built this mansion, you little shit. I mean, of course I am not lost. Of course not. Very good, sir. Shall we also pretend you don't know this area is off limits to guests? I am looking for Lucas. He is my close friend and your employer, so perhaps you... What the hell was that noise? Yes, audible yawn, sir. Exaggerated looking at my watch, sir. Now, if you kindly excuse me, I have to pretend I have more pressing matters to attend to. Like a situation with the chamber pots in the guest rooms, for example. Or perhaps helping drag a body out of the chapel. What? What did you say? Nothing, sir. Try not to die horribly while I'm gone. Good day. Aurum, hope you're taking this seriously. Kinda. Not enough, though. Alright, let me catch up a little bit. Shane in the library with the ball sack. Kinky. Let's see. So does Aurum spin it to green or only once? He might be able to preset the dials. That's true, Arjun. I hadn't thought of that. That is true, and that's probably something we'll have to look into. Because I think we're going to need to make that work for us if we're going to get through this. Bikiko, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Smart waiters are too expensive. And hey, Trey Dog, welcome in. How are you doing today as well? That guy is my favorite guy there too. What a nice and pleasant guy. What a tool. Yeah, we found the arm. That's a good thing. Let's go collect the arm. And that just leaves us the task of finding the 4th and final statue. Which we still gotta do. Alright, we got the arm. So let's see. Alright, there's the hidden dumbwaiter. I'm not sure. Like, am I staring right at it? Is it like right in front of me and I'm just not seeing it for some reason? That's possible. But I only count 3 on my map. Or was it in the upper level of the library? I don't see it up there either. Let's just collect this arm here. No biggie. Just collecting body parts. Like you do. Like you do. Oh, I appreciate that, Bikiko. I hope you have a wonderful rest, and thank you for stopping in and spreading some love. I appreciate that. Really like the generic yet menacing servant gas mask. They have a hell of an effect, let me tell you. Alright, so... what do we want to do right now, then? There's a hole just south? Everything here has been explored, though. I don't see any rooms that we haven't been in, and it always marks those statues on our map whenever we see them. Is the thing. It's where there's a statue of Voodoo Lady's side? Ooh, that's a long way. Small hallway? I don't see anything. No, I don't see any more rooms that we haven't visited here. I might be missing it, though. That's very possible. Oh, there's a room right there we haven't been in. Oh, on the other side of the entrance hall, right below the bar, there's a room we were never in. Is that a room blocked by blue fire or something else? Go check that out. You'll see why we never went in that room, because that's pretty close by, too. Between my room and the furnace. Oh, the upper balcony there? Is that what you mean? Like right above, oh yeah, that's what that is. That's the upper balcony right above the furnace. I don't remember where that went to. Oh, that went to the room with the dead end with the mirror is where that went to. We checked that out, and I didn't think there was anything up there. Let's see, is there a ground floor way into the furnace room? Because we've been into the furnace room before from the ground floor. That's actually the only way we have to enter the room. I don't think we have a way to get into it directly from the upper floor. Alright, so we'll set this. Just because we're passing through. We'll go ahead and set that to heart, because why not? And then let's see if we can... Oops. That's fine! We're just passing through. We'll see if he says anything interesting in here, though. On one hand, I got Thanos telling me spook stories about the staff here murdering people. On the other hand, those self-same staff are the only ones looking after me. They're doing a good job of it. What's a guy to do? Alright, so that's all he says in there. Over here. Oh, we just never walked in this room before. That's weird. It's hard in here. He's old and covered in sheets. He's full of items and memories someone seems to be trying hard to forget. The door is locked and we can't pick the lock. Well, we've been above there, so I think. Yeah, it looks like some sort of secret passage. Alright, I was really hoping that was going to be it, but it looks like it isn't. Shane is Master Explorer. I can't believe all the time we just never walked through that door. I don't think the other statue would be super far away. Must be missing something. Alright, here's the plan. No, that's not the plan. I was going to say let's follow Orem tomorrow. But Orem goes almost immediately through a door with blue flame. Goes through a door... Ooh. He goes through a door with blue flame. Maybe he knows the password somehow to get past that ghost? That might be what we need to do. That could be what we have to do then. Let's try that. Because I'm curious if that's something we need to do. So here's what we're going to do. Let's synchronize our pocket watch to this. Synchronize our pocket watch to this clock. So we'll start back here. And then I want to try something. Let's reset, start the day. Let's restart the day, and then let's see if we can use Orem to possibly find a way through that ghostly flame. Or no, because it wasn't a ghostly flame, it was an actual ghost blocking the door. And if we can find out the password to make him let us through, That'll be what we need to do. But we need to get up there before he gets there and light the candle if we're going to see anything, I think. And we also need to turn this record off as well. And then light the candle. There we go. And then they're both in there, but that's fine. We're just going to head through here. Alright, cool. And we're going to chill here until they finish their conversation, and then we follow Orem, and we see what we can find out from that. Either way, I think we should find out something new here. Alright, Orem's already moved. Oh, is she still coming? Is she not going through the door? Shoot. Well, she certainly takes her sweet time there. Alright, we're good. That may have lost us the fight there. That took forever. Alright, he mentions the password there. Eleanor, there we go. We know the password. We can follow Orem today. And there's a statue through there. We got it. Ha ha ha. Alright. We are making progress here. That's exciting. Alright, ghost bastard. Oh, yes, sir. Eleanor, very good. There we go. Alright. Pull the arm, you say. There we go. Just like you said. You can say I was willing to help a guy out. You can say I wasn't willing to help a guy out, Thanos. Or maybe just one quick drink. Alright, I think we're basically set up to solve this mystery now. We know where all four statues are. We know where the arm for the final statue is. All that's left now is just to execute the plan. So I think here's what we're going to want to do. I think we're going to want to spend a day following Orem. We follow behind Orem, and after he touches each statue, we set it to what it needs to be. There might be a way to preset it by watching how many spins they do, but honestly I think it'd be easiest just to follow behind him and set everything. I'll be in the bar while you work those gray cells. Don't worry, Jonah. I got it taken care of. I gotcha. Jean wants to help Thanos. Call the Avengers. Not that one. Don't worry. If Thanos starts looking like they're going to do any snappy jazz snaps, we'll talk. Alright, so let's explore this room today. See what's in here. Oh, it's a place to hide. It's kind of cool. I don't know if we'll need that. The acoustics in this room must be extraordinary. It does look like a nice, nicely set up room. I'll light this candle because there are tons of ghosts in here. You know that term, brown note? I invented that. That's horrible. Why would you do that? What? What are you saying? I'm not about to steal anything. The band plays on. No matter what and no matter when, the band always plays. Another thing I can shatter over here. I'll shatter that and grab the card. Let's see. Jazz snaps. Now this room looks more like spirit fingers. Oh, you're terrible. Looks like a proper shindig. Or is that this many instruments a hootenanny? Perhaps it's a full-blown barnstormer? I don't know my terminology well enough, it's true. I guess it makes sense for the VIP room to have its own corner bar. The drinks look less poisonous than in the other room. Maybe the entrance to the garden? It's possible, it's possible. I was passed over for saxophone. There is another door in here. Oh, another cabinet as well, that's weird. Oh, I was talking to the bartender here, right. We've seen into this room, but we've never been in here before. That's cool. I've not seen Little Ellie either. That seemed a little off, though. Anyway, I guess I'll have to pass on another drink or Thanos won't let me hear the end of it. Alright, quick, let's go hide. That ain't right. Must have been one of those weird robots Lucas had Sixpence make. Oh, he's looking at the floating instruments because he can't see the ghosts. I mean, that blackjack dealer is something else. You'd think for a guy who designed this place, Thanos would have put in some more elevators, or even a ramp. Alright, so it looks like we can probably skip to about 4 once we start our run. Since he doesn't really start pulling levers till around 6. That's good to know. Now, I'll pop in here and I'll grab this card off the floor. There's one thing the Sexy Brutale has in spades, it's bars. No one goes thirsty in here. Alright, cool. We found the backing track for the whole... Oh yeah! They're playing the actual background music. That's awesome. That is very cool. Alright, is there any chance we can actually finish this today? I don't think we have the arm today, so it might be tricky. Give it a shot, though. Let's see if we can make this right today. We're already here. May as well. Yeah, there's just cards lying everywhere as well. That's kind of strange. Alright, where's the next one we need to hit? There's one just south of me. Let me make sure that one's set correctly. That one is set correctly. Cool. Alright, that's 2 down for sure. The next one's just in the next room. Right? No? No, the next one's just south of that. That one is not set correctly. Come on. We are running out of time now. It's gonna be close. Alright, there's Heart. Now we need to grab the arm and then run to the last statue. That's all we gotta do next. And we might be able to make it, but it's gonna be super duper tight. Holy crap. Alright, the arm should be in here. Alright, there's the dumbwaiter. Alright, we got the arm. Oh, we're almost out of time! Oh, it's gonna be tight. Right, where's that last statue now? Alright, through this door. And south from here. Come on! Put the arm in place. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. The arm statue is locked in place and cannot be moved? What? Oh, are they already dying? I think I might have just lost it. Yeah, I think we were just a tiny bit too late. Shoot. Oh, we were so close. Alright, that must be what it is, though. There must be a... We ran out of time, you're right, Wobbin. We ran out of time. But we know everything we need to do now, so we can do this. Let's restart. Let's make this happen. Last try. This one's gonna do it. Toasty! Where's Dan Ford when you need him? Alright, so this one we think is the one he misses. So this one I don't think we need to touch at all. That's a good thing. Now I think... Can we go through here now? No, there's still blue flame there, so we can't get through there. So what can we do in the meantime? Not much, actually. Shoot. We started at the wrong clock, unfortunately. That's going to slow us down a bit. Because now we've got to wait for them to finish up there. I mean, I guess we'll head around to the bar since I can light the candle at least, and that'll save me a little bit of time. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. We gotta stop the record. Well, we don't have to stop the record now, but that was crucial to the puzzle earlier. Because if the record was there, he just whistled his way through the room. If we turn the record off, then he's talking to himself. And that's how we got the password. Alright, now he moves aside, so we're good there. Bail on this room. Alright. We need to wait for him to go through here. And then the first time he comes through the room, he spins the wheel, but he doesn't on the way back through the room. So I think after he passes through that room, we can just spin the wheel and then leave and continue doing our work. And he won't touch it the second time. You think if the record on is... Oh, that could be it too, Gamer Gumo. That's possible as well. Alright. I think we can do this. I'm feeling good. Alright. So now we head over here and we watch for him to be finished with whatever he's doing. Right. Hold the arm, you say. There we go. Just like you said. And say I wasn't willing to help a guy out, Thanos. So like I said, I don't think he touches the arm on the way back through. So as soon as he leaves, we run through there. Right about now. We'll get this one set right, and then we can bail. Start working on getting the other one set up. Come on. Come on. There we go. And we're off. That's 2 statues should definitely be set correctly right now. So next order of business is we're still going to have to slow down a little bit. Because we know that Orum's still going to be dicking around with some of the statues and that'll slow us down. But, like this one right here, I think he hasn't pulled yet, so we don't want to set it just yet. But we can go run and get the arm right now. That'll save us a little bit of time. Let's do that. I was wondering if there was a set pattern as well. There isn't? That's interesting. Oh, no, somebody in there. Came for the Shane, stayed for the music. Wait, did I come for the music and stay for the Shane? Hey, either way works for me. Welcome in, DB Stewart. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Por qué no los dos? Now you're thinking, we got ideas here. Alright. Just hanging out. Nice, nice. Alright, has he put the arm in here yet? Ooh, I don't know about that. Hopefully. There he is. Alright, he has dropped the arm in there already. We're good. I think he's coming out of here is when he bumps into Thanos. So I'm assuming we can go set that one right now, right? Nothing stopping us from doing that? Wouldn't think so. Let's try this. Arm is back in. Pull that one. Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright, so there should only be one last one that we need to fix. And that's the one that the Orum is going to be messing with in a bit. Looking for jobs, that is never a fun thing, LTG, but fun things can come out of it. So I will keep my fingers crossed that good things happen for you. Alright, so Aurum should be right about to mess with that statue. Let's go ahead through there, and we'll get that set, and then I think we should be good. There we go. So next, let's find Aurum. Maybe pop down to the furnace, make sure everything's set right. Alright, do we know where Aurum is right now? Oh no, now he's over by the statue, shoot. And he just spun it again. I almost messed that up. I thought I missed him somehow. And I'm gonna pass through here, go past you. And we're gonna reset this statue. Alright. Broken Crow, you just beat Warlords. It's so good. That's the original Onimusha, right? The first one? Were you playing the remaster or the original? Oh, I think we did it! Aurum, that's done it! The statue symbols. I don't understand. This should be the correct combination. You think maybe the Marquis changed them? It's possible. But if that were true, then the ones I was working towards... Well, it's too terrible to imagine what could have happened. I'm feeling better than I thought I would. Maybe I don't need the mask on right now. Yes. Rather feel a weight has been lifted. Alright, mission accomplished. Boon. But yeah, GG for that one. Oh, the remaster. Excellent. How did you like the remaster? Was it good? You enjoy it? I played the original Onimusha back in the day, and I think I enjoyed Onimusha 2 more than I enjoyed the first one, but I'd really like to replay those games someday. I thought there might have been an option for tank controls in the remaster, but I do know they had regular 3D controls in there. And welcome in, Drav. How are you doing today? Good to see you. And Drav, that's really kind of you to say. I appreciate that. Lafcadio, how are you, man? Did you do something with the elevator here? I had the most terrible feeling. Boone, would you mind terribly continuing our search for Lucas? I am worried about him, but he is least likely to be offended when the concern is coming from you. That boy loves you, Laffy. Looks up to you, you know? Even with all his crazy riches, he still has a soul needs saving. Plus, this old fool here owes me a drink. And some staff members an apology. There will be zero apologizing. The sass on that young man. I tell you, in my day. Alright, so they do have both there. Both are cool. And Crazed, yeah, I remember to put something in there at least. I'm doing good, Crazed. How about yourself? How's your weekend going so far? Thanos' mask is yours, Boone. Alright, Thanos' Architect Insight. The genius architect Thanos Gorecki had an unparalleled knowledge of the Sexy Brutale. Visiting certain areas of the mansion will trigger memories and reveal secrets. Unlock new entries in the brochure by using the power when the prompt appears. Alright, so that doesn't actually unlock any new areas for us, unless there's something we find in one of the memories that's helpful. Just a lore thing there, that's kind of interesting. Exaggerated checking my watch, sir. Seriously, that was amazing. What a cool sequence. Broken Crow, you played the entire game with tank controls, because they make more sense. You know, with Onimusha, they're not the worst thing in the world. They're really not. Really though, Lafcadio's kind of a dope-ass name. He sounds like a swashbuckler. That's the first word that comes to my mind when I hear the name Lafcadio. Swashbuckling. That's a heck of a name right there. Oh jeez, LTG, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Time to do a forehead slap and see who dies. Oh no. The director's commentary mask, you know, the only ones I ever played are 1 and 2. I have 3 and 4, but I haven't played either of those yet. He knows more about this place than any man, except perhaps for Reggie. With that mask and Thanos' knowledge, so much will be revealed to you. Thanos' monument is your path forward, but he can also reveal so much about the mansion and the path you've already taken. You've opened a path downwards, Boone. I want to thank you. There is something so precious down there in the dark. Come to find me. We're going down the elevator. Hollywood celebrity exercise regime. That's pretty funny too. Alright, we just synchronized with the clock down here. That's interesting. And it's rewinding time as well. I think she's Eleanor. Yeah, that's my suspicion, Argent. Alright. We've reached the basement. Sounds like the name for a bad metal band. I could see that. What do we have here on the map? Let's check the brochure first. The Moloch Egg. The Moloch Egg is one of the Marquis's most guilty pleasures. The egg itself was one of the 3 legendary treasures created for the Russian nobility by the Runis family, the greatest goldsmiths in living memory, of which Oro is a distant descendant. Excuse me. The reason the Marquis acquired it, however, was mainly because he knew that his old friend and security expert, Grayson, was obsessed with the egg and driven almost to madness with a longing to see it. The Marquis, fully capable of being a complete bastard when it amused him, delighted in dropping none too subtle hints to Grayson that it was hidden somewhere in the mansion. Wow, dick move, dude. The Hell Room. The Hell Room is one of 2 rooms that Eleanor planned to paint. A Heaven Room and a Hell Room, based on her love of some of the mansions that she visited when she was younger. However, when creating the demonic artwork that covered every inch of the Hell Room, she was overcome with a great sense of dread and unease. The Hell Room was later wallpapered over, leaving only one image uncovered. She called it the Golden Skull, the skeleton of a young child with beautiful golden hair. The Heaven Room was never started, but lies 2 rooms to the west. It's interesting she calls it the Golden Skull because we've seen someone with a Golden Skull mask. Her bankroll on Twitch for 10 weeks, oh god. Skeleton with hair, that's what it looks like in the little picture right there. That's spooky. Alright, looks like we can use one of the masks in here too. This room, you remember... Wait, nothing happened? Weird. Just said you remember. The candles burn clean and bright, reflecting what could well be gold paneling on the floors. Still play Dauntless when I can, Broken Crow. It's an enjoyable enough game. The elevator is a work of art. It appears to be wrought from pure gold, with one of the finest examples of a clockwork lift mechanism you can imagine. For it to be hidden down here is a selfish crime. Alright, I guess we're gonna start exploring then. Hey Pill Pal, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope your 2020 is off to a good start. 3 paintings of people you do not recognize. No, I don't think we've seen any of them. Let's see, do you recommend it? I would describe it, from what I understand, as baby's first Monster Hunter. I mean, the base thing to remember about it is it's free, which is why I got into it in the first place. So if it sounds interestingly enough to download it for the low price of free, then yeah, try it out. You got nothing to lose. And, alright, so that's what happened when we hit remember and added a new brochure entry. The Great Gold Elevator. Reginald Sixpence was one of the closest to the Marquis of all the guests who visited the mansion. The Marquis recognized that within Sixpence was a true spark of genius, and he confided and colluded with him like no other. Sixpence knew about the basement, created a mechanical elevator using sections of gilded steel that Orm had created to his specifications. For many engineers, knowing that their greatest work would be hidden in the depths of a basement would be an insult, but Sixpence truly lived for the pure joy of the challenge, a trait that perhaps would come to be misused. Let's see, a good buddy of mine says Bootleg Monster Hunter is still good. I mean, yeah, I have fun with it. I've never actually played a true Monster Hunter, but Dauntless is fun. Free, oh, that's too much, I'm broke. That's some kind of broke right there, holy crap. Too much for my blood, LTGSD are on the same wavelength there. Allie Lordswood, welcome in. Added bonus Dauntless. Yes, it's very cool seeing that you're playing with people from different platforms. I like that. How are you doing today, Allie Lordswood? And Zohaku, welcome in as well. How are you doing today? Good to see you there. Sounds like some in-universe children's story for the Witcher universe. That would be cool. I'd sign up to see that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Trust me, Dauntless is a good Monster Hunter. I played Bootleg Mon Hun before, a Chinese game called Hunter Blade. All right. And hey, Kiss, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Let's see. Dauntless is a bit pay to win with research, though. I haven't paid a cent, and I'm still out having fun. So if it is pay to win, I haven't found it yet. I have not found it that far yet, but I suppose it could be later in the game. But welcome in as well, Nano. I don't know if I've said hi to you yet today. I haven't. I said hello. Welcome in. Doing okay, Kiss? Welcome in. Alright. So... Oh, really? I did not know that, LTG. That's kind of cool. Left recently? Alright. That's cool to know. Oh, I've been lurking. I hope you enjoyed your lurk then, Nano. Always a pleasure to have you in here. The books appear to be written in a foreign language. Then you realize every page is filled with lurid descriptions of murders, and written in mirror writing. Well, that's creepy. What the hell? Why you do like that? Ted... This way? Well, this room looks spooky. A bank of electronics. The main console is labeled theater. It looks highly technical, but some of the wires have been torn out roughly. Is this why the power goes out in the theater? Possibly. Interesting. Here's another card, and there's another mirror down here too. Possibly how somebody got down here and out so quick. There are schematics for what appear to be some kind of explosives? They're too technical to understand, but they nibble at the edges of your memory for some reason. Machines possibly undergoing repairs? Why would Locatio be remembering about explosives? That's a weird thing. Let's see, Australis to actually be installed Witcher 1 today, and God help me, I'm thinking of giving it another shot. No! Don't do it! Don't do it! It's so bad. And I'm going to play it this year for you, too. Oh, it's not worth it. Ellie Lordswood, you're playing a bit of Witcher 3 now. There's a great game right there. I hope you're enjoying it. Memory nibbles, not a full memory bite, Shenanigans, you nerd. I love it. Alright, where are we going next here? Let's check up here. See what's over in this direction. I want to explore a little bit if we can. These pots appear to be pure copper. This collection is worth a small fortune. A large and very stinky couple of cheeses and a cooking book entitled Cheese Embrace the Stench. Dirty dishes piled high. It's perhaps the most comforting and homely thing you've seen in the mansion so far. Do they mean homey, not homely? An ornate dumbway. Oh, there's the statue arm! Down here before it gets, Oh, you can grab it down here, I suppose. We don't need it again, I think. Servants' bells. Looks like the servants' dining area, perhaps? I suppose. Excuse me. Let's see, Traydog, you want to play it again, but you don't have the time and new games keep coming out? I know that feeling. And yeah, I totally don't blame them for Witcher 1 not holding up well. It was interesting for its time. Series of books on the history of Japanese ghost stories. I'd read those. Small table for cards has been set up here. pick this lock. I like the art in here too. This is weird. There's another card. Paintings on the wall are a triptych with the inscription at the bottom, the story of Aoyagi. Interesting. That's the Australis. You bought the whole Witcher series in the 2018 Christmas sale. You're gonna play the whole series, but yeah. Well, don't worry, Australis. Like I said, I'm gonna play Witcher 1 later this year so you can get the story of Witcher 1 without having to play it. And I've heard 2 and 3 are much better. Can't go wrong with Ultra Kirby. I like the way you think, Trav. Oh, Lost, you have some smoked cheese waiting your attention. I don't think I've ever had smoked cheese, but I'm intrigued. The dining hall. The dining hall has never been used to hold a formal meal, as staff and guests alike find it a deeply unsettling room to be in. A dumbwaiter connects down to the kitchen, as is usual in mansions of this size. As a somewhat macabre joke, the Marquis had the room laid out for a dumb supper, a meal for the dead, which was a reference he was certain Willow would appreciate. She, however, found no humor in it whatsoever. Now, Witcher 3 just looks transcendent. I really want to play that one, but I am going to work my way through Witcher 1 and 2 first. A breakfast burger? Broken Crow, I've never heard of this thing, but I'm intrigued. Combat is unfortunately not the only problem Witcher 1 has with it. It's got several. 2 bottles of Chateau Margaux 1787? A cabinet is filled with 5 bottles of Moton Rothschild 1945? Impossible! So apparently there's some weird fancy stuff down here. A secret meeting room, hidden deep in the mansion. Just being in the room affords a sense of intrigue and power. There are 2 bottles of Macallan M whiskey on display. The sheer cost! You discovered the secret passage in the basement. Ooh, nice. Let's see. I said when the stream starts, why is Vesemir such a dick and why does he change up his attacks while training? That is a dick move. No doubt about that. That is a dick move. What did we find here then? Alright, so we have all the mask. No, there's still one mask power we don't have. Wonder what that is. Also says there's still something unread here, but I don't think there is. Weird. Oh, it's on the map. I'm on the wrong tab. Alright, hidden passage. Looks like we've already been on the other side of this, though. Oh yeah, it's just the rest of the basement. Alright, cool. We have been over there then. Let's see. Apparently on the Mass Effect series, the Witcher series carries Joyce in the other 2 games. Really? Does it? I did not know that if that's the case, but that's interesting. Alright. Let's keep exploring then. There is still a lot of basement left to explore. Still got a little bit of time. We can afford to just keep wandering a bit. Do it. You can actually die in the tutorial. It takes forever, but you can. Oh man, that is horrific. So we have cleared the halfway point on cards now. We got 36 out of 52. That's interesting. We have not even found the last victim yet. It could be the ultimate mask, the mask of life and death. Majora's Mask? The God's Mask? The Angry God's Mask? How are you supposed to deal with groups of mixed enemies? It's bad. You just, it's not good. Above you are delicate glass tubes. Walkways? Possibly. You run! And then pick them off one by one, basically. Boone, this place is not like the rest of the mansion. This is where the Marquis keeps some of his most powerful secrets locked up tight. Behind the statue, I believe there is a door. You need to find the way to open it. If I can talk to him, I can just see what... I cannot stay here. Please, Boone, help me see what's behind this door. But she's still not telling us what we're doing. But apparently we're getting close to the end here, so that's exciting. Let's see, let me catch up to chat a little bit. You can carry your final saves. I'd never heard that before, but that's pretty cool. So what is sexy and what is brutal about this game? That is actually the name of the place we're in. The mansion and the casino within is called the Sexy Brutale. That's about it. That's basically all of it. Oh man, noir is such a cool style, especially for video games. It gets very underused in video games, I think. Yeah, Witcher 1, the gameplay is not aged well, but the story is still really cool. And I'm going to be glad to show you folks off for that good stuff. Pipes or tubes connect to the statue. They feel more organic than mechanical, like veins or arteries gone cold. Well, that's creepy. The statue screams madness at you. It is horrid to behold. There appears to be a doorway in it, but there's not so much as a crack around the edges. Oh! I just noticed all the servants assembling up there. Well, that's hella creepy. Is this where the servants go after they do whatever they do? I guess? That's weird, then. Oh, that's where they are. That's the upper balcony right there. Well, let's keep exploring for right now. Both are for monsters? Oh, God. Is that another dial? What? A vein-like tube. It's horrible to be near. A statue, a relative of the one upstairs. This is the king. His arm is missing. Well, we do have an arm. That apparently did something. Alright, where do we want to go from here? We gotta check all of the doors, actually. Whoa! Alright, so that's weird, but that got us a card. Okay. Think something will happen when all the servants are gathered? That's what I'm thinking too, Zohaku. I don't know if I want to be around for it, but I think so. Oh, are these lights showing who's still alive and who's dead? Let's see, a notice scrawled on the orange picture. 6pence, blow his brains out. Clay, killed the spider, poison him instead. Trinity always hears the garrote, put her in with the spider. Willow, drowning too mundane, despair into hanging. Tequila, lethal self-laceration, then feed the spider. Red, self-termination on electrics, manipulate affections as needed. Grayson, lure, entrap, impale. Aurum, render in the furnace. Thanos avoids the lift shaft, immolate instead. So all of the murders were planned out in here. Every one of them was premeditated. That's weird. A red flower. Also, it looks like we got something in here. The gramophone room. An enormous gramophone stands in the dark. It is from here that the announcements for the mansion sound out. But who would create such a thing? Aurum would lack the mechanics, Thanos the inspiration, 6pence the innovation, and Tequila the drive. The record spins when you run, creating a sound and fury for as long as you exert yourself, but you go nowhere. You arrive back at the beginning, older, but no wiser. Wow, that's a weird way to put it. I don't even know what Nguyen does. You can gamble with it. There used to be a store, there is not one now, there may be in the future. That's about it. This is something to play around with. Perfect bright red rose, interesting. Red Rock Ridge. Play Rock Ridge Graves. Aurum Runis. Looks like I can use an item on some of these graves too. Alright, so we can swap out flowers at the graves. But to what end? Did the Keanu Reeves... Whoa. I do that from time to time. Alright, so we found our first puzzle down here, I think. What to do with the roses. But we don't have any need for roses yet, so we're not going to worry about that too much. But the good thing is we did find that, and our explorations are bearing fruit. So this time there's a bunch of stuff we don't need to explore again, although we are going to go get the arm again. We need to do that, I think. Although I don't think that's been dropped down yet. No, that probably hasn't been dropped in the dumbwaiter yet. Oh, there's a playing card in there now, though. Alright, so if we want the arm, we'll have to come back, but we still don't know what the arm does. Spinach, you need to get some sleep. Well, thank you for hanging around, Spinach. I hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good rest, and we'll see you around. Take care of yourself. Wonder if the murders are part of a ritual? I'm not sure. That's another thing we don't know yet, Zohaku, is what's the motive? Why has everyone been murdered here? Or why has everyone gathered here today? And why has this elaborate series of murders been planned out so precisely? We still don't know what the playing cards do. They might just be collectible, but I don't know. Alright, so here's where the roses are. We can get a white, an orange, a red, or a purple. But we don't know what or why we need roses yet. Alright. Whoa! The roulette ball? Avoid missing ball for high... Wait, avoid missing ball for high score? What? Is that him talking? A grate in the wall. You can hear the casino faintly in the distance through the vents. Do not eat the poker chips? That's good advice right there. Hey, Machine! Welcome in! How are you doing today? I've seen you've been playing some Modern Warfare recently. I don't know if you're playing tonight. But how's everything been going, Machine? Tell me what you're up to today. And I hope your 2020 is off to a wonderful start, my friend. Always a pleasure. Gamaguma, we've got a theory. I would love to hear it. And thank you for the shout out. Make sure you folks are following Machine, especially if you like first person shooters. He plays tons of them and is a really chill place to hang out. He's good people too. Played COD then Siege. How are you enjoying Call of Duty? I haven't gotten to see too much of the new Call of Duty, but I know Ferocious has been playing it and not liking it at all, apparently. But I hope you've been having some fun with it. And good to see you as always. I love Siege too, but I don't get to play it very often, unfortunately. Let's see, what was this over here? Looks like a huge amount of power is being used in this room, but we don't know why. A mechanized skeleton robot is on the table. Its innards are laid open. It's partway through repair? Construction. Interesting. Let's see, Machine, you're going to be playing the new Star Wars soon. I've heard such good things about that new Star Wars game. I would love to see you play that, Machine. I'm hoping I'm going to get to stop by. But oh, it looks good. It looks so good. Shenanigan. Oh, he's in it for the lulz. That is definitely a theory. I won't discount it. Yeah, new Star Wars game looks fun. Very, very fun. I'm hoping to play it at some point myself, but I don't know when we'll get around to that. I was trying to remain blind, but there's just so many cool people I know that are playing with it that I've just been watching some of it at least. These walls are patched together with old wooden beams. It feels insecure, like an old place just holding together. Creepy. Alright, what's in here? Large basin filled with brackish water. Small sapling pokes up from the cracks. Well, this looks like a bunch of puzzles in here because we can use items on several things. A notebook. The first few pages are filled with tally marks. The sheets are dirty. The papers are too faded to read. So someone was kept locked up in here. That's interesting. A cocktail goblet. Interesting. Can we get some water? And dip the goblet in. Cool. And now we've got the filled cocktail goblet. Can we use it on this tree? Perhaps a little water will help. Well, if it did, doesn't look like it. That not what we're doing with that? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it does anything. We're going to get some more water just in case. Yeah, we got a roulette ball as well, and we can get to that mechanical arm. And we know where that goes, but not why we're using it. But we're getting items, but we still got a lot of questions here. Let's see, Machine, you got about 40 minutes into it Thursday, then switch to something else to play with Katie. No worries, no worries. Did you enjoy the 40 minutes, though? Were you having fun with that, at least? This game is very cool, Machine. It's a puzzle, sort of like murder mystery thing. I'm digging it. Oh, whoa. Okay. Got some sort of freakish card void here? What the hell? Looks like there might be a card on the other side, but I can't get over there. Well, that's weird. Maybe this is what the cards are for? But if that's so, why would there be a card on the other side? I don't know. Oh, I can come into the kitchen with you. Excellent, Broken Crow. I'll be glad to come with. Can't wait to get your saber. Oh, the combat looks so fun in that game. Something is under the sheet. There's a gentle sound of a ventilator. In, out, in, out. Click, but nothing more. Perhaps another button will be in the sequence? Alright, so we gotta figure out what sequence to push the buttons in here. And we got some more knowledge of this place, too. See where that is. The clean room. A laboratory? A hospital? A torture chamber? This room gleams with advanced technology and machines hum in the background. There's something on the slab. The outline of a person, perhaps? There's heavy breathing, as if the machines are forcing air into someone's lungs. Spooky. Spooky. LTG, that is amazing. Whoever that is a hero. Australian news telling it the finest. I love it. Which button starts then? This one? Looks like maybe the buttons light up? No. So it's that button, that button, that button. So it's counterclockwise. Nope, not that one though. Oh, I missed one, That one. Oh, I missed another. I see what button I missed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something is happening. Alright, so that's half of what I need to activate the lock, I think. There's a person on the slab. The mask actually appears to be some kind of ventilator forcing breath into their lungs, whether they want it or not. Are the servants zombies? Is that what I'm hearing here? Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. God. A Sexy Brutale pinball machine? Needs a ball to play. Well, we have one of those. And we got a card for our troubles. That's good. That means we don't need to get the playing card again. Just a very large CPAP machine, but they're all murderers. I don't think CPAP makes you into murderers. I hope not, anyway. Alright, I think we might be able to turn on the other side, too. I'm not sure. Appreciate how emotive you are. Thank you, Broken Crow. I don't know how I got like this, but I am. Alright, where's the kitchen? Where is the kitchen? Right up here. Cool. The arm should be in... Nope. That's not the kitchen. Wrong way. For some reason, this place seems tilted oddly with respect to the map. The kind used for cheap labor? Honestly, that seems like that's what's going on here. Alright, there we go. We got the statue arm. And we know there's another one of those weird combination statues we can use that with. But we didn't actually find out why we need to do that. Maybe it involves opening the lock right there. Let's go see. Make a sandwich while they're there, but I want a sandwich too. Wait, wasn't the statue right here? It's gone. The statue's gone. What the hell? Why is the statue gone? I don't understand. Alright, so we can swap flowers in here, but I don't understand to what end. We can get some knowledge from here, though. Not everyone has a zombie butler. I wish I had one. The statues are alive! Oh, that's very video gamey right there. The graveyard. A cold wind blows down here. The door opens into a wide outdoor field deep in the depths of the mansion. It is impossible. You recognize the names on the graves. You recognize the carvings on the stone. Alive, I say! I smell an iron golem in your future. I'm not equipped for that. I'm not spec'd for this. Oh, maybe it goes by the color of in their name? Possibly? What if we got the red one and put it in front of reds? And who's this one? Oh, Clay. I guess that one is a little more ambiguous. And that one's Aurum? There's an orange flower, I guess. I'm really guessing on that one. Where did the statue go, though? Gonna get a slow arse whooping? I will, and I don't want that. Yeah, Aurum would probably be with gold. So let's see what colors we have to work with again. I think one of them was called orange. There's orange and there's one named Clay as well. Not sure quite where to go with that. Could correspond with mask as well, that's true. Machine, you sure smell bad for someone that sat at their PC for 9 hours barely moving. It'll happen. It creeps in no matter what you do, unfortunately. Alright, so now the pipes stay turned on. So we don't need to redo that puzzle. That's pretty cool. That'll save us some time. The statue is still gone. So maybe whatever we need to do with the statue is just done. Just done, I suppose. So that leaves this then. Let's get the red flower. Let's place it in front of Red's grave. That gives us the light gray flower. Don't have somewhere to put the gray one, do we? That leaves Clay and Aurum. Well, let's get the... Oh, that is the gold flower. Alright. I thought it was orange for some reason. So, this flower takes root in the soil and blooms. And then we'll put the pale purple one here. Huh. Alright. And the door opened. Eleanor Bondus. Alright. And that did it. Is it on now? Can we go through? I don't know. Oh, he's a machine. He doesn't sweat. Well, in that case, should definitely consult an engineer. Showered right before streaming. My body's like, hey, just gonna make you smell, even if you're chilling. Bodies, man, they're the worst. Literally the worst. A door powered by flower power. I like this. I'm impressed. It's neat. Still looks like there's something. One eye is lit up, but not the other one. So something's still wrong with this side. There must be a... Oh, the puzzle with the tree we didn't finish, I guess. Oh, no, this is the weird, freakish card room. Can I do anything over here? No? I cannot descend into the card void. idea what to do with this room. Is the bridge? Oh, the bridge is a little bit more complete. How did that happen then? Good catch there, Wobbin. Yeah, Shenanigans, I definitely am a bit misconfigured as well. I don't know who to talk about that as well. Seems like everything is proprietary. It sucks. Oh, the tree seems to have sprouted now. The sapling is now a small tree, but this would have taken years to grow this large. Interesting. That doesn't seem to have changed anything. Can I put more water on it? Yeah, it seems to have done something. Let's leave and come back in. The soil is wet. Alright. I don't think that's changed yet. What is it that passes time then? Is it the card room? Does this do something? Oh, I got the 10 of hearts. Do you think? Oh, all right. So it's specific cards maybe that build a bridge. That's interesting. Need more RAM. I get that too. Machine's a Terminator. Call Arnie. No, I don't even think Arnie can save us now. He's too powerful. Synthetic sweat. So that's a strange design decision. Yeah, that might be it too, Zohaku. That might be the final reward for getting all of the cards. I'm not sure. I made the tree grow partially. Do we just need to do another iteration? Is that what it is? Does it grow a little bit more each iteration? It's about all I can think of. Says the man with a pocket watch that can advance time. I mean, yeah, but like I said, it's supposed to be years. It should have taken years to grow that much. How? How did it happen then? And I'm thinking that's the only thing I can think of that really changed is maybe... Wait, you see a card? Where's the card? Where a card at? I want a card. I would like a card. Oh, it's up above me on the walkway. Yeah, I haven't been able to get to the upper level yet, unfortunately. So that's why I haven't gotten that one yet. Well, I think that's about the only thing I want to try. Unless anyone has any other ideas. So for right now, let's spend the rest of the day going back into the main part of the mansion and see if we get some, Oh, watch where all the servants are gathered. That would be neat, but we need to be here right at the end of the day. But that's not a bad suggestion, though. Really not. What happens at the end of the day here? That is a very good question. Did we go through the room where the yellow line goes? Yes, that's basically, we turned that on earlier. We solved a puzzle to activate that. No worries, yeah. It wasn't originally yellow. That was something we had to activate. And there's still something left to be activated, and the only thing I can think of is there's one puzzle left in the room with the water and the tree. I want to see if that changes anything, so let's spend... we already opened that. So let's spend the rest of this cycle just running back to the mansion getting some secrets. Because there's a bunch of stuff we missed up there, and I want to grab a couple things. Or, oh no, we can't... Can we go through there? Or is there blue flame? Maybe. A broom with a moose on machine! You got the perfect emote for it. Excellent. Oh man, I used to love the hell out of Invader Zim. And the Netflix special? Not half bad. Not half bad. I know, casino-themed mansion seems pretty badass. I mean, the murders, maybe not, I'm not super into that, but, you know, there's some other cool stuff, though. There is. Alright, where do we want to go to grab some secrets? Alright, so we've been up there. I think we've got everything there. I don't think there's anything else we can do in there. There's another candle we could light, but I'm not too concerned about that. We don't know what to do about that house there yet. I thought I'd have more to come up with for this. Coming up dry. Let's do one thing while I'm thinking about it, though. I don't know if it's happened yet, but we'll see if we can get the invitation from the lady in the butterfly room. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Netflix version, too. Alright, so let's pop in here. Is this the right way? This is not the right way. It's right next to here. Honestly, the last 5 minutes of the Netflix special are just amazing. If you see nothing else, watch the last 5 minutes. It's totally worth it. Broken Crow, thank you. Alright, so she's not quite dead yet. Well, let's give it a minute and see if we can get some invitations out of this room. I doomed humanity, Australis? Well, that's unfortunate. I hate it when I do that. That spider's really creepy, and I wish he'd finish his, business and leave. I'd rather not listen to creepy spider noises. That's not fun for me. I don't enjoy that. Also, I can't spin in a very tight circle in this game. This saddens me. Oh, I was kind of getting it there. It is tough to do a very tight circle in here. Alright, he's retreating. Alright, cool. I think we're good. We're almost out of time, but let's see if we can get anything from in here. Alright, we've got an invitation from her. Alright, we got an invitation. That's a nice thing. And we're attuned to the right clock. Oh, hey, and we get some memories. I actually really want to know what that memory is. Holy crap. So let's see both of those. The butterfly house. The Marquis held a particular fascination with exotic and colorful, and above all, venomous creatures. He created this tropical room to house some of his most beautiful and dangerous specimens. In addition to using their toxic venom to flavor and spice the drinks he served at the mansion, a practice which thrilled and delighted as many guests as horrified, he enjoyed nothing more than walking through this room, knowing that a careless step or misplaced touch could end his life. He kept the room safe under lock and key, but there were whispered rumors among the staff of a horrific creature growing unchecked in the sweltering darkness. Yep. Yeah, that happened. Skydown is now living on everyone's computer as a Windows 10 update, but Windows 10 is nice. I like it. Trinity Carrington, the blind artist Trinity Carrington, oh, that explains so much about her character that she's blind, I didn't realize that, is one of the most gifted sculptors in the world. The Marquis saw one of her statues while visiting a church with another of the guests in the mansion, and tracked her down to create the carvings that decorate the Sexy Brutale. The elegance of her work is quite at odds with her wicked sense of humor and complete disregard for rules. She was caught cheating at cards using her extraordinary sense of touch and hearing, but this delicate situation introduced her to her future husband, head of security Clay Rockridge, so she considered it a winner regardless. That's cute. Hey, as a tank-sized spider because he's rich and bored. That's literally it. That's the entire explanation. Oh, Cortana made you jump! Oh, I'm so sorry, Shannon. Alright, so we're starting a new cycle, so the first thing we will do is we'll check on that tree and see if my theory was correct and if it's grown even bigger now. If so, then all we need to do is, if it hasn't already solved the puzzle, then we just need to reset the cycle again and let it grow some more. I've seen those sci-fi movies. I know, talking AI assistants can be a little unnerving. No doubt. No doubt. Alright. Head through here. And let's see what's going on. I'll teach you you're getting some sleep. All right, you take care of yourself. And once again, good luck with your job search. I hope you find something really cool. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for you. Thanks again for hanging out and helping as always, and we'll see you around. It's still the card room. Yeah, I turned off Cortana as well, first thing. I can see needing a voice assistant for my phone, but not so much for my PC. A small tree fills the room. How long would a man have to water a sapling for it to grow like this? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. That do it? That did it! I think it's complete now. It's complete! The final door is unlocked. Oh no, Shannon, I'm so sorry. I know Google Assistant has struggled a little bit with my Chicago accent on the times when my Chicago accent comes out very strongly, which isn't often, but it does happen. Luckily, there are a lot of voice assistants out right now, like Google Voice Assistant is very good at learning accents, so over time it becomes a little bit better. And I believe they have some training tools to force some better compatibility as well. Terminator and Horizon Zero Dawn showed you where AIs will lead us. You know my feelings on that. I don't think we're anywhere near that at the very minimum. Yamagumo, you are complete? Are you? Are you? Who made you complete? Who completes you? Alright, we're going in, folks. Whoa! What the hell? Oh my god. What has he done to you? Nor. Run. This is... Well, this is utterly tiresome. I mean, well done and so forth. You found my secret, etc., etc. I know it must look cruel, chaining up what appears to be a madman in a dungeon, using these mirrors to show him the guests being murdered over and over again, tormenting him until his tears of sorrow and rage fill the tank that is his prison. That's all very necessary, you see. Yes, I can see how you look at me, but... Boone, take this. Get out of it. No, I'd rather think not. Yes, that's better. He just froze time! I control every part of this world. This creature, however, is what you might consider the battery. He is my power source. The two of you are the only aspects outside my grasp. But now, I think it's time to end this. Not with a bang or a fanfare. Simple snap of my... What? Oh, how dare. Go. The sapphire tear ring. Wait. The tear. The tear symbol. Run, Boone. This is very much not over. We know what to do with the sapphire ring. Or we know where the tear is. The tear symbol was on that weird house. Behind the garden. We are definitely in endgame right now. This has got to be endgame right here. Alright, let's check our inventory real quick. It's the last key item. A blue tear-shaped ring given to you by the bloodied girl. Alright, so that's only a clock. We can't actually use that to get back upstairs. But that's okay, we know another way back upstairs. Endgame plus Thanos. Thanos actually not the villain or all that important. Just one of the murder victims. Oh yeah, and the Geth too. Well, the Geth weren't all evil. They were, you know, they had circumstances. There was definitely some extenuating circumstances. So she's not being jammed. I think it would have been better if she was being jammed. Oh, a Tenacious D reference. I did not catch that. So that was creepy. That was super creepy, and I think whatever is in that house, whatever we get with that ring, is going to be the answers to everything we need. The bloody girl with the squishy footsteps. She's a little creepy too. She is. She is a little bit creepy. Oh, somebody's in there. That's fine, we're just passing through. Hi, sir. Alright, we've got plenty of time in the day. We should be able to get over to that house and use the ring. I mean, yeah, that's a little evil, I guess. You want to play it like that? Alright. Run over here. Shatter that window. And then we can step through. Alright. We ever got any further elucidation on ritual murders and souls? We have not. There's still a lot left to be unanswered, but I think possibly the answers to all of our questions are just ahead. Oh, here it is. All right, there's a memory for this room. Check that out. The Marquis was an indifferent gardener, but Eleanor loved the mansion grounds, and under her care they flourished. The fountain and its statues was carved from a single block of marble, imported at phenomenal expense and worked on day and night by Trinity for almost a full year. The full extent of the mansion grounds extends far beyond what can be seen from the terrace. That's a little spooky. Yeah, it's true, DB Stewart, getting around, but that is true of a lot of mansions, I suspect. We do not know the Marquis's name, that's true. Alright, let's do it, folks. The door is reacting to the Marquis's signet ring. Can we go in then? We can. Whoa! Wait, we're back in the mansion, but it's on fire. What the hell? This wasn't what we saw inside the door. Why is everything on fire? Oh, this is real bad. The door. Seems like the heat is less intense on this side of the room. If only we were here earlier. Oh, jeez. All right. We're gonna have to use our time powers here. All right, we'll attune to this clock. And then we're gonna restart the day. The roof is on fire. Please don't let the motherfucker burn. I'm inside of the motherfucker. There we go. All right, the door hasn't started burning yet. We can get through. Go, go, go! All right, we're through there. Oh God, there we go. That goes up real fast. Keep moving, keep moving. There. We can get back to the stained glass door. The gardens are burning. We're just making a loop. What is happening? I don't understand. You get a fire. You get a fire. Everyone gets a fire. No, take the fire back. This is not fine. Get just a mild reduction in the fire. We couldn't go back far enough. Switch to a battle royale game. I don't know that I'm going to win this one then. Alright, we're back here now. Lafcadio, it's been such a long time. Would you talk to Lucas? Something seems to be troubling him. He's always looked up to you, you know? I know he teases you dreadfully about your lifestyle. but he respects you enormously. More than anyone else I know. I believe he's always wanted to be more like you. Perhaps when he's a little older. Or more mature, I should say. Oh, you have a ring. Can I see? I remembered you presented it to us when you married us. Turned into the ruby heart ring. You must take it. Lucas will be missing it, I'm sure. Tell him I just needed a rest. This little guy is heavy. I hope he won't be mad that I'm missing the party. I know he loves the mansion, but this is all we've ever really needed. This right here. This is our perfect little world. Please, tell him I'll wait for him, won't you? I'll be right here, whenever he's ready. That was Eleanor, the Marquis's wife. She is always here, safe in this place. You've seen some of the truth now. The mansion was on fire. The guests died. It should have ended there. But that creature in the golden mask, somehow he brought them all back, torturing us over and over. I try to help them, try to find some peace in this pain. He is so strong. But with that ring, I believe you can stop him. There is a secret place. Sixpence was so close. Take that ring to the room where Aurum died. It will unlock the path. Eleanor left her mask for you. Take it. The final mask power. Whoa! Eleanor's mirror walk. Eleanor was the life and soul that connected the people and places in the Sexy Brutale. Her mask allows you to travel by stepping into the mirrors placed throughout the mansion. You can now walk through any mirror in the Sexy Brutale. The movements of all staff and guests have also been revealed to you on the map. Alright, so that's you're at the end of the game, here's everything for you. We still can't walk through a blue flame, I don't think, but still. Still so weird hearing you say sexy. I mean, if that's what you're into, I'm not going to judge. I don't think she's the voodoo lady, but I'm not sure. This is very interesting. Gotta go back to the past. Yeah, we have fast travel. That's handy. She always tried so hard to see the best in people. But it's what you see that will matter. Now look into the mirror. Whoa! Did our hair just change from silver to black? And once again, we see her upset for unknown reasons. I have never seen you inside that place, you know? I'm not sure whether to rage impotently or just be quietly glad. Anyway, I've watched you, Lafcadio. Your arrival was somewhat unexpected. All these years, you've done your dutiful loop, dying along with sixpence in the chapel. All of a sudden, one day, you're running around, ruining everything. Took me a little while to figure it out. And then, of course, I knew that bloodied creature had to be involved. I'm sure she's spun all the tales about me and what's happening here. I'm sure they've left out some rather important information. I will be utterly candid with you now, Boone. I could end this right now. I could end you. I have the power. Perhaps she's right, and I am a monster. Well, we might all be monsters here. I want you to see, to understand. Here we go. I'm definitely into it, Seamus. Excellent. Let's see, what do you think about the tree? That was a cool puzzle, Angel. I liked that one. Seamus, I'm so sorry. Is our name an anagram? Ooh, it could be. I'm bad at anagrams, though. Emperor, welcome in. You missed being here the past couple of weekends. That just means I need to ask you now. How was your new year? How was your holiday? And is 2020 off to a good start for you? I hope so. But it's a pleasure to see you again, Emperor. Come with me. Looks like we're about to get our answers. It was amazing. Oh, it's so good to hear, Emperor. I'm glad. You're amazing. Thank you, Emperor. You're amazing, too. All right, brace yourself. We're about to get every answer we want. Everyone is amazing. You're too kind, Emperor. Now, first question is, am I really a murderer? And to that, the answer is most assuredly yes. You see that man here? Dear Reginald. I killed him. Stone dead. That was my finger that pulled the trigger, but it was my command. Emperor! Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Angel's Snowfall right there. Number 207. Holy crap. And Angel, you enjoy that gift sub? 6 months, you got a nice badge there too. And Emperor, as always, the generosity means a lot. Good to see you again, my friend. Bribes! Happy New Year, Bribes, I like it. Yeah, I'm not sure how trustworthy he is either, Arjun. That's true, but we're missing so much information. Anything could possibly reveal something important. Family, as well, you know. So this is where Reginald got murdered. The staff member looks grimly dispassionate. He is doing his job without malice or pleasure. Ah, the heart of the casino, our dear friend Clay. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. He did like a drink, Clay, but never when he was working, you know. Are we a murderer? No, we are a time-traveling mystery man attempting to stop all of the murders. This is actually the very ending of the game, Emperor, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I'll warn you right now. But yeah, we're about to find out all of the answers, I think. The poison has burned the flesh around Clay's mouth down to the bone. It was a horrific way to die. Spoilers? Alright, you want to be spoiled? I can take care of you then. There's almost a sense of sadness in the lifelike mechanical eyes of Sixpence's prototype robot. Jane always spoils us all, Broken Crow. So fitting. She was so beautiful, Trinity. The moth by moonlight. It was what Clay called her. She loved that name. Emperor, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub to Nightbot. Our hateful little friend, always doing good work, and also just timing out at people for no real good reason. He won't thank you as always. His cold robot heart won't allow him to, but I will. I'll thank you for that, Emperor. Gift sub number 208. I appreciate that, thank you. Bribes for spoils. That seems like a good trade. A moth. So I thought it was very fitting for her to get eaten by my giant spider. I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big, but my gods, I wish they did. I would have kept it in a room, just like this one. What does he mean he never had one? What does he mean scenario? Marksman, you're a sub. You're immune to that right now. No, it says 8 gifts. It does not. It says many, many gifts. You cannot imagine the terror she must have felt, bound in thread and waiting for the end. Creature from a nightmare. True. Tequila's body is covered in deep cuts. I don't think he mentioned tequila there. That's interesting. I'm hallucinating again? I hate it when that happens. What did that emote list look like for chatbots? I don't know, actually. This one was rather fantastical. When we found that fish, I did so want to believe the stories. A voodoo fish. I rather suspect it was just a guppy with some particularly bright colors. I mean, who sold it to me must have thought I was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish. I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in his tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that Willow would never have hanged herself, but then a long time ago I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. So again, he's saying that the fish might be fake too, but the fish wasn't fake. We saw the fish put the whammy on Willow and that's what killed her. What is going on here? Miss Tequila Belle, what a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song, and then had my staff throw her body down a garbage chute. That's all he's got to say there. Wow, that's savage. Yeah, Voodoo Fish, it's been a weird game. Tequila bleeding to death from deep lacerations all across her body. Oh, that was a tragedy. Can I get up to the stage? Oh, I can just walk around to the stage. Stained glass window is smashed to pieces. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's still a big missing piece here. We still don't know for certain who the skull mask guy is either. Grayson, Red. There really wasn't a party until these two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel, but my god, he's fun. Or he was, at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain it would be so much more painful if Grayson had gone second, and Red had to watch him die first. Yes, perhaps I'll change this one. Like the Red Skull with an upgraded bank account? Well, that's not something we need. Give him less money, not more. Ah, Orem, I smelted him down in a furnace like a big gold bar. My mansion has many strange and wondrous creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator? That would have been something. I like to think that if Orem were able to choose how he went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this. Though in a way, he almost did. Now again, he's talking in the potential. He's talking about if his mansion would have had creations like this. Why is he talking like none of this is real? What's going on, chat? Fire blast from the furnace. There is a small hope that his heart gave out before he burned to death. Hope. Wonder if he could have saved everyone in one round? I don't think so. Well, you know, honestly, might be possible, but really challenging. Thanos, what a mind to waste. Wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know? There are similar works of architectural genius all over the country. He was a grouchy and often tiresome old man. That mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his works will live on. Well, Boone, you've heard my confession. As I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I'm not good or clever for it. I'm sinful and gross. I have killed everyone in this mansion. But there is one person who didn't die. What does that mean? This beautiful golden elevator is the connection between the horror upstairs and the madness down here. Thanos' body is charred to a crisp. The furnace cooked him thoroughly. Yeesh. One man who survived the events of the day here, who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face and a machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. But who was it? What does this all mean? If what the man in the gold mask says is true, then the mask is a breathing aid? Who are the staff here? A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. So is the survivor the one who was locked in this room? We know somebody was a prisoner in here. Whoever was in this cell, they must have been here for years upon years for a tree to grow this large. Who was it? Why were they locked in here? Why locked in the bottom of a mansion? A man who lived when all the others did not. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him and then decide if this day should end. The crypt is marked Lucas. It is empty. But who is Lucas? The answer will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. Alright, sounds like we have our final mission. But we don't have any way through Blue Flame. It is pretty Silent Hill at this point. The way that none of the doors lead where they're supposed to. And we're back up here now. Oh, the ring might do it. That's true. I hadn't even thought of that. Alright. Well, start working our way back there then. That's where we gotta go. That's where we gotta go. See, I believe that was upstairs, right? So to get there, we... Yeah, no, not over that way. I want to say, I think I remember where it goes. Or where that, how to get over there. Yeah, it's over there is where we need to go. A couple rooms we never got through there. How did we get there in the first place? Oh, there's stairs over there. Alright, so it was over by the bar is where we gotta go. Oh, we could use the mirrors too if we come across a mirror. That might be a thing. Oh, it was in the furnace elevator room? Alright. For some reason I thought it was upstairs. We were standing by it listening. Alright, let's try the ring on the blue flame though. This is not the path that the ring will open for you. Oh, interesting. So it looks like it works on just that door? That's interesting. Knowledge of this place floods your mind. Alright, let's check this out in the brochure. At the center of the mansion is a glorious statue carved in the shape of a phoenix. It is one of the crowning glories of the mansion, a marvel of vision, art, and engineering. The statue was originally an enormous furnace that warmed the mansion before the entire heating system was redesigned and improved by Thanos. Excuse me. The marquee included a secret in the statue, however, shared only with a select few. It conceals an elevator leading down into sections of the basement kept hidden from prying eyes. So secret, in fact, that the original safety codes to activate the elevator were changed, so not even Thanos knew the true combination. Which ended up dooming Thanos, unfortunately. That's spooky. That's supposed to be a phoenix there? That is a creepy looking phoenix if that's the case. Alright. Anything else we need to see in this area? There is one other room that we haven't been in. Let's check over here. What's this painting? The paintings are uniformly bizarre and unsettling. The room is a glorious visual nightmare. Fat Choka Phoenix! Oh man, I want that summon. Ah, there's a card in here. 2 cards in here. Wait. The embers? Oh, there we go. And there's another burning door here, but we've been on the other side of that one, so we don't need to go through there. Thanos doesn't need the combination, he has the stones. The door is reacting to the Marquis's signet ring. The blue flames die down. Time to enter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, we definitely haven't gotten all the cards. Oh, we got pretty close though. 42 out of 52. That's not bad. All right, Marquis, we're coming for you. Hey, Deviant Fish, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. All right, we can get memories of this room. Let's check that out first thing. The chapel. The most nondescript of nondescript rooms. Please, relax and take the weight off. There really is nothing of note to take note here. Most people would likely have completely forgotten ever having seen this room, if they ever did see it in the first place. Would you even recognize it from this angle? Perhaps you caught a peek, just a glimpse of a hint once before, long ago. Does it feel like a lifetime has passed since then? For some it certainly does. The room itself may not be important and noteworthy, but perhaps we should see if the other side, what's the other side jogs our memories. What does that mean? Alright, there's another winding key here, so that's good. Yeah, this is creepy. Let's see, The Detective, a C64 game from '86 where you have a time limit to solve the crime. Oh, I hate time limits though. I mean, in this one you can just keep looping over and over again, so it's not, you really don't lose much when you loop, but I've played some mystery games from the olden days. Deja Vu from the Mac Venture series, if you know that one. That one has a time limit and doesn't even tell you initially that it has a time limit, which is cruel. Let's see. Heavy marble dresser. Behind it is a painting of sunflowers with human eyes. Oh, we're above the chapel now. That's why it's playing that creepy chapel music, because we're above where the first murder happened. Gotcha. But why are we over here? Why send us over here? We've seen all this before. But we never have wound this clock, I suppose. Alright, so we can wind this clock. I guess let's try attuning our watch to it. Alright. It seems like the right thing to do here. Oh, what'd you have to eat, Broken Crow? Something tasty? Interesting. Oh, that breakfast burger. Nice, nice. Alright, there's a blank cartridge, but we don't need it now. We haven't been able to get back to the chapel in a long time. The safe room. The Marquis had many secrets and many expenses. An enormous amount of effort went into making the running of the mansion appear effortless, but none of it came without cost. This room was where the unofficial versions of official documents were kept. A beauty parlor for accounts where numbers were massaged and rules were relaxed. Grayson himself constructed the safe in this room. Utterly uncrackable to anyone without the code, it kept the truth of the heart of the affluent-seeming mansion hidden away from prying eyes. And nothing valuable to be seen in that mess, unfortunately. Emperor, you love this? I'm so in love with this game, it's so good. Oh, there's a ghost in here too, that's interesting. And we can get Sixpence's invitation too, so let's check that out. See his description. The Clockwork Baron. Reginald Sixpence is a genius clockmaker and mechanic who was originally commissioned to create the extravagant timepieces featured throughout the mansion. On one visit, he brought his niece along to help with a particularly challenging piece. After the Marquis met her, the rate of Sixpence's invitation to the mansion increased dramatically over the years, and events that followed the men became extremely close. Excuse me. But Reginald could be somewhat blind to the intentions and emotions of others. He has become distraught with one of the Marquis's projects that Sixpence helped with may have a darker and more dangerous aim than he imagined. So he was mentioning something about trying to stop something when he stopped his murder. And it sounds like maybe the bloody girl is his niece. She did start to call him her uncle. That's interesting. Things are coming together. I just don't see the full picture yet. Let's see, I want to see if we can speak to the ghost in here. I don't know if that's something we need to do. Let's light this candle. And then the ghost appears. So we talk at last. It's been a long road for you. All to come back here. Take this, and I'll play on. Huh, give us another card. Interesting. Anything else to see in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I can shatter that? Whoa! Well found, Boone. Please, come join me. I broke everything. The other side. What does it all mean? I cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world, not truly. Or perhaps once you see, you'll decide for yourself whether or not this world is the right one for us. This is Lucas Bondus, the Marquis of the Sexy Brutale. Lucas, my Lucas. I have brought us all here to judge this man. Or rather, to sentence him. His guilt is not in question. You don't understand, please. He is a good man. We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. There's time. Still plenty of time. It's Sixpence's calculations, after all. These explosives are all primed. Everything will go off at once. Stroke of midnight. Garden full of my guests safely outside by then. And a garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. It's risky. But the insurance, it's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. He blew up the mansion for the insurance money. Lucas. My Lucas. Please, he's a good man. Heavy. Sixpence, I'm afraid I rather lack your finesse. I don't want to see this. You'd be very disappointed, old chap. You'd have done a much neater and smaller job. Oh, where am I? I think I must have left it in the other room. Yes, you turn your face away. How easy for you. How easy to look the other way. I am the one who has to keep everything together. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right, the closest to right that we deserve. Please, he's a good man. My beautiful mansion. I will miss you so dearly. But you are also a gamble, and not one that is paid off. This house is not always winning, and you are a luxury I cannot afford. Time to cash in the check. What was that? Oh my god, no. Fire! The theater! But how? The casino! No! No, no, no! The timer! Did I do something wrong? No! How can this be happening? I have to get out. Ellie! Ellie! No! No! Oh god, what have I done? That was the body that fell into the courtyard, the last person we never found. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. Diver, welcome in. How are you doing today? And how is your 2020 looking, my friend? And thank you for the host as well. New name looks good on you. And Dr. Belvin, welcome in as well. You guys are here right for the ending of the game, so I apologize if there's any spoilers. So the bombs went off too early. And his plan wasn't to hurt anybody, but it hurt everybody. It killed everybody. Yeah, this is definitely intense. I'm loving this. I'm gonna accidentally use that pun constantly, Emperor. And intentionally sometimes, too. Hey, the Strange! Welcome in, Spawny. How are you doing today, and how is your stream? Good to see you in here. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane is Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And right now, we are in the very, very end game of the Sexy Brutale. So if you're adverse to spoilers, I would definitely bail now. But if you want to see some drama that you might not understand every part of, feel free to stick around. I'd love having all of you. Stranger going to sleep, enjoy my love and good night. Take care of yourself, Spawny. Have a great rest and have a great 2020 as well. And we'll see you around. Sword Mouse, thank you for the follow. Do you have me on Steam? I don't think you do, Diver, but I'm not hard to find. It's the same username as I am on here. Feel free to add me. Damn ads. Nash, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, so let's continue, shall we? A little bruised, somewhat broken, but he lived. So he's the one that was in the lab downstairs. He's the one that had the gas mask helmet that needed to be revived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire in his own mansion for nothing more than the insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crushing cages. They died in a fire that this man set. I have kept this mansion running, embellished their deaths, added some flair, but this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in this mansion. This isn't everything. You don't know. It is more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out, if you wish to save this man, go ahead. I will not stop you. And Nash, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I think we have a decision to make now. Oh, God. Friend of Spawn means they're awesome. What's up? I'm doing good. What's up with you, Sword Mouse? That's a very cool philosophy. I like that a lot. I am just enjoying this game. This is the second time the second stream of it, and we're finishing it right now. We're in the very, very, very end game. I'm in love with this game, though. It's my first time through, and it's amazing. So it's a good way to start the year off on. How about yourself, Sword Mouse? How are you doing today? Let's see. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. There is no Chanel's games, Diver. You're a gremlin. You know where I am. You know how to find me. Dr. Belvin, you have no idea what's going on, but it's all fire. It's bad stuff. It's getting dangerous right here. It's not fun, Dr. Belvin, I promise you. So this is going to be one of those, the characters are shattered fragments of the guy's mind. No, I think the characters are all the actual guests that were brought to the mansion that day and died in the fire. He mentioned what the plan was to bring all the guests out to the garden, and then while they were outside, the mansion would explode and no one would be hurt, and then he'd collect the insurance money on the mansion which he was hemorrhaging money in. But instead, for some reason, the bombs went off early. For reasons we don't understand, the bombs went off early and killed everyone in the mansion. Don't know why. Alright, I will, Diver. Right after the stream, I will do that. I don't have Steam up right now, or I can't access Steam right in the moment. Actually, can I? Hang on. I might be able to. Do I have Steam up here? Can I get to Steam right now? I cannot get to Steam right now, unfortunately. Digging the facial hair, why thank you, Sword Mouse. This is the Excalibur, the beard of legend, spoken of in hushed whispers, said to come back in the time of Earth's greatest need. So, right now. I'm glad you like it, though. Let's see, probably just gathered them as witnesses and just botched it terribly. That's what I don't understand, is why did the bombs go off early? I mean, we heard Sixpence mentioning that he was concerned about something happening. And that one lore entry mentioned something about his inventions being used for nefarious needs, but there's still something we're not seeing here. Let's see, we got another piece of lore here too. The prison! A prison? Here, in the heart of the mansion? If you were to touch the walls, you would feel hundreds, thousands of tally marks, counting days, months, years. There is a tree growing from the cracks in the floor. How long would it take for the little sapling to fully grow? How many years? I like it. I like it a lot. So what do we do, chat? Do we try to save him? Let's try to save him. Uh-oh, my mask is glowing. Can we not be down here? No, we can't go down there. We're still wearing the mask, so we can't interact with him directly. Well, crap. Am I attuned to this clock right here? I am attuned to this clock, so we've got some options. Please, he's a good man. He did this, Boone. We gotta do something, but what? Wait for him to leave the room. We'll wait for him to leave the room. He drops the clock at one point. I remember at some point he brings in the dynamite with the clock on it and then leaves the room for a second. So maybe once he does that, we can disable it? Maybe once he leaves the room, we can run down there and turn it off so he'll be okay. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Alright, come on, let's do this. No? All we got is the ring and the lighter. Oh, what else is in this room? A Bible. The inscription is from Lafcadio. Enormous clock. Ah, dang it. We might have to reset time in here. We can't be down there. We can't be down there while he's in the room. I did name my beard, it's true. I am that kind of a weirdo. I don't know if we have a choice in what happens. Alright, let's reset. I don't think... No, he's Lucas. We're Lafcadio, I think. I don't think we're the same person anyway. He's the one that fell out the window. Lucas. Alright, there's got to be something in here that we can use to disable that bomb. Or do we just use the, do we just use the lighter and blow ourselves up? I'm not sure. Alright, we'll run down there the first time he walks out of the room as well this time. and see if there's anything else to explore. There's a couple other things we didn't inspect. Beard Al Yankovic, Diver, you're a madman. I love it. Thank you for that. I don't think we can go through the door because the door doesn't have an interaction point around it, but I'll double check. I will double check this time we run down there. Let's see. No, the door is red. So that means we can't interact with it. No, it's time to resolve this here now. That's our excuse. A violin for practice? Oh, dang it! I think there's still one interaction point we still didn't check. Right, Lafcadio officiated Lucas and Eleanor's wedding. He's maybe some sort of priest or something? That does sound like a very priestly name, and he does kind of seem like he's wearing vestments, doesn't he? Perhaps? Alright, let's get down here. We'll check the last point we didn't check. Nope. What if we use the lighter then? Doesn't really look like something that should be set on fire. The clock! The watch did something. The watch resonated with it. Well, what does that do? So we can synchronize ourselves with the clock. But why? Maybe we can reset that clock? I don't know. Before it goes off? Unfortunately, I didn't have any time to mess with it there. Plot twist, Shane is the bomb? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we have to reset again. I don't think we're going to get another chance to get down there. Yeah, no, we're not. We have to reset one more time then. There's no way we can get down there. Yeah, he did set the time bomb off wrong since it went off early. But maybe once we synchronize to it, we can reset it. Actually, wait, where do we go now? Because the clock wasn't originally in there. Aha! We changed rooms. We went to the room where the bomb was originally set. Good, 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 good. Emperor, thank you so much for the sub to Wobbin to Wonder Dog. Sub number 209. Plot twist, Shane is the bomb, I guess. Much Nuki Nuki Emperor, thank you for that gift sub. That's very cool of you. And Wobbin, you enjoy those emotes. I hope you have fun with them. No, we're not gonna Nuki Nuki. We're gonna save everybody. We're gonna save everyone. Let's see what's in here. Orm's wire cutters. That's gotta be it. I think we just disarmed the bomb. Just the one, but still. Wait, this wire is cut. Ooh. Wait, this isn't right. The timer. I made a mistake. This would have gone off early. My God. Boone. Oh God. Oh God, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I think we can forgo having the mass chase you, Boone. That's no need for that anymore. Not here. Lafcadio, what are you doing here? Please, you have to leave. I can explain. Or rather, I don't imagine I need to. I'm so sorry, my old friend. I should have told you. But you can be rather proper, no? I'm going to burn this place down. You know I love this place, it's everything. But I love her more. We have a child on the way, you know? And this mansion, the costs, the sheer drain of it. I'm not the young, reckless gambler I used to be, Laffy. Oh, you'd be proud. I've locked those demons up tight. No more chasing the high stakes for me. Although I will admit this plan was somewhat thrilling. But I timed it so that everything would detonate once everyone is safely outside. There is one of those devices in every fireplace, and the fireplaces are all connected. But no one will be hurt. Then it's the darndest thing. This wire here was cut. And I just noticed a rather terrible mistake. I think if it hadn't been cut, then everything would have gone off early. Can't imagine what would have happened. You see? He never meant it. He never meant to hurt anyone. Please, stop this torture. Eleanor? Is that you? No, he did not intend, but he acted. And they all died. They all died. He killed them, Boone. He killed everyone he ever cared about. His friends, his own wife, his unborn We don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve to be forgotten. Don't you see, Boone? This is how I kept them alive. This party, this day. This party, this day. I keep that agony fresh. I see their faces. I remember them. She would have us forgive ourselves. She would let us go. She would have you live. But I'm not ready. I will never be ready. Please, Boone. Boone. Everything you see in this mansion, it's the memory of a broken man, reliving the nightmare of the night he murdered everyone dear to him. One terrible act that he has wished he could take back. Every second since he's lived since. Yep! The man in the gold mask is the Marquis. There is only one man responsible for everything happening in this mansion. Lucas. Lucas. And Lucas. What? All three of them? Look how old you've gotten, my love. It's time. We must go to see him. No, I'm Lucas. Plot twist. What? All of them. And the servants? What? All of them? It's been more than 40 years, Lucas. You've punished yourself long enough. You almost died when you fell. Then it's been like you stayed alive just to make sure you suffered. You were hospitalized, near dead. You went to prison, but it still wasn't enough. You have suffered and missed us every day. We aren't here to forgive you, Lucas. You will never have that. We are gone, and we cannot say the words. You cannot ever know if we would say those words. But as much as you have hated yourself, you have always known one thing. In your heart of hearts, you know that I would not have wanted you to suffer forever. One day, enough would be enough. Today can be that day, Lucas, if you want. If you are ready. You don't have to forget. You only have to forgive yourself just enough to live. His very appearance is painful for me to look at. Just as my appearance is painful for you. He is the king of this mansion. He is perhaps the purest glimpse into your soul, my love. Frail, ragged, alone, but beyond powerful. Enough rage and pain and grief to destroy and rebuild this mansion 100 times over. Trapped down here, watching his friends murdered over and over and over again through these mirrors. He is king of this mansion, but a puppet king. It's time to release him from this torment. Take your mask, Lucas. It will return every aspect of yourself. Then let us go. Let us all go. It doesn't mean you forget. I love you. There is one other option. Walk away. Here's the watch. Turn back time. Let the party start again. We'll all be here. Your friends will be here. Your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It's your choice. So we actually get a choice over whether to trap ourselves in the time loop for all eternity, forever suffering and experiencing the horrors that we accidentally created, or let it end. Forgive ourselves in some small way and move on. That is very heavy, but for me, there's only one choice. I think Eleanor is right. I think there has to be an end at some point. If no one else is going to forgive him, he's going to have to find a way to forgive himself. Do we want to restart the day? No. We have restarted the day enough. We'll stop doing that now. This place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible, broken, and twisted. You don't have to be a prisoner here. I loved you. I loved you so much, and you loved me. I know you are sorry. I know it's not enough. But it is done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye, my love. And he's going back and preventing all the deaths all at once. He's making sure everyone gets saved. Including himself. Goodbye, my love. Whatever I am, I'm always here. Visit if you want, but don't stay too long. It's time to make new memories. Time to live the life that you still have. Time to move on, old man. The Sexy Brutale, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the GG, John. That game ruled. That game was fantastic. Ren, thank you for the GG. Wow. I am completely blown away. Argent, I appreciate the GG. Wow. That was so good. Thank you, DB Stewart. Thank you, Emperor 2. Australis, I appreciate that. Kiss, thank you for the GG. Angel, of course, thank you. Chinenin, good to see ya. Oh no, Gimagumo, I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed what you got to see. Nano, thank you for that too. Where to start? Alright, so I love the visual style of this game. I loved the music, the song in the background, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The puzzles were an absolute joy to solve. I had so much fun playing this. And the story took me by surprise, and genuinely got me emotionally involved. That was cool. Lost, thank you for the GGs. Hisanka, thank you for the GG as well. And Zelton, I appreciate the follow, welcome in. How about you guys? For anybody that was watching this for the first time, what did you think of this? Did you enjoy watching it? Did it look like something cool to you? Did you have fun with it? I noticed also when he was standing in front of his wife's grave at the end, you notice it was raining. And if you saw before, when it comes up to midnight in the game, when it gets to the point where it force resets the day, you notice it looked like it was raining on the ground every time. I could never figure that out. I could never quite figure out what that was all about, but now we know. John, it was a cool game. I'm glad you liked it. Rin, you enjoyed that very much. Excellent. That makes me feel very good. Gamegumo, the game was beautiful. That's a good word for it. It was a beautiful game. DB Stewart, fantastic game and story, and the music just added to it. It was just a nice, tight little package. Everything in there was well done. I can't, off the top of my head, think of anything I disliked about that game. Everything was just really cool. But more like it, I loved the puzzles in this game. I absolutely loved it. My favorite puzzle was yesterday, though. Which one was that I really liked? The one with the singer. The singer was a really cool puzzle. I had a lot of fun with that one. All of them just made you feel clever when you were doing them. There was just enough twists and turns to every puzzle that none of them really felt like they were easy solutions. I mean, one of them we did accidentally kind of cheese, but I'll say this about the one we accidentally cheesed. I did solve that in my test playthrough, so it's I kind of knew what was happening in that one anyway. Let's see. Time to collect the cards and make a dark pact. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I want to comb the entire mansion looking for the cards. I know where a couple of them are, because there was still a couple of the stained glass containers that we never broke. And there's a couple of chests I don't think we opened either that probably have cards in them too. But I don't think that'd get us all the way to 52, so I don't know, I'll consider it, but probably I'll do it off stream if I do it at all. Oh, you want to play Ghost Trick? That one's on my retro game wish list, Gabagoomba. I'm hoping to get a hold of that one, and I'm hoping we'll be able to stream it someday. The card ending is pretty interesting, you say, Angel. Huh, I'll have to look into it then. There was a card in the card room, I remember that one as well, but we needed to get another card prior to that to finish the bridge, I think, so that's interesting. I like how it morphs on you slowly, because at some point you feel like, okay, there's something deeper going on. Right. You know, initially you're just told, hey, you've got time travel powers, go solve some murders, and at the start, the momentum is so strong that you don't really have time to think about the greater details, but then you start getting all these hints everywhere that don't really let you ignore the fact that there is a greater mystery. I liked that too. That was very cool. You can see Trinity's mask has no eye holes. I never noticed that before. But we did find out that she's blind, so that's cool. That is so clever. I like that. There's so many just tiny touches in this game that make it feel so smart. I really enjoyed this. This is good. Let's see. Did the title screen change with each member saved? I don't think so. But then again, we only saw the title screen once or twice. The one thing you enjoyed was in the basement. The basement had some neat touches in the puzzles down there. That tree puzzle was really cutting and something unexpected. Let's see, when Tequila hits the bell in the bell in the basement rings. I didn't even catch that one, Angel. That's a nice touch. That is nice. They really put a lot of thought and a lot of love into this game, and I appreciate it. It really shone through. And even though it was a pretty short game, we probably could have finished it in one long sprint if we really wanted to. It's still good. I think short games can often be better than longer games just because they get to say what they want, they get to play out the ideas they want, and just no padding whatsoever. Get straight to the heart of what they want to do, and that's amazing. And I think this was one of them for me. Sexy Brutale, I definitely enjoyed. I was like, dear Lord, every sound and action has a connection to the environment. It's so good. The fact you can always hear the sounds that are associated with each person's death. Every single cycle. That was neat. I really liked how they hammered that all home. Let's see. Thematically, it's a murder mystery, and often with those, you have smaller mysteries within the larger mystery. Right. You stumble across the big one while solving the smaller ones. I hadn't thought about it from that perspective, DB Stewart, but you're absolutely right. That is very cool. Let's see. Why are the servants in the basement only accessible by death? Ooh, I hadn't thought of that either. That's weird. I am not sure what that is at all. Yeah, I guess the architecture of the mansion was unusual. That's something that they mentioned several times is, what is... The architecture of the mansion is incredibly strange. Plus, now that we know that it wasn't real, how much of the mansion do we actually believe was correct? How much of the mansion did we think is literal? How much can we take that at face value? And I don't know. That I do not know. And, so yeah, I think that was a big mystery there. That was interesting. I don't know about that one. So I like that. I do like that there are questions like that. Open. And I'm probably going to be thinking about this for some time, turning it over in my head and trying to decide, do we believe that the mansion was all literal the way we saw it? Do we believe it was this insanely eccentric mansion? From what we do know was originally an insanely eccentric rich person? Or do we believe that it mutated through all those strange memories and scenarios, as they called them, that played out? And that eventually it became something that was so surreal that it wasn't something that we could actually believe, all the strange details to it. I don't know. I do not know, and I'd like to think about that more, so I'll sleep on it. I'll see what I end up deciding at some point. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a wonderful time watching. I had just a fantastic time. And, yeah, right, Argent. There was those hints getting dropped. The way she used pronouns, the way she used tenses, everything is like, wait, who is she referring to? Huh, that's an odd way to refer to that person. So the hints were all there. And I think this is probably one of those mysteries, my favorite kind of mysteries, I think the smartest kind of mysteries, where if you go back to the beginning and you watch it all over again, you're going to go, oh my gosh, it was all right there in front of me the whole time. I think that's truly the mark of a smart mystery, and I appreciate that. Let's see, Angel, I believe it was a normal house at first, and his guilt and tormented memories caused him to twist the truth. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards now that I'm thinking about it. Can we rewind away from that time? Sadly, no. The rewinding was all in our head. We don't have any powers. There's no magic. The magic's here in our hearts. Exactly, Kiss. The best twists make the second watch just as good. If anybody remembers the first time they watched the Sixth Sense, and then the second time they watched The Sixth Sense, both of them amazing experiences, truly. Maybe the second time might even be better than the first. So yeah, this is gonna be that time again, as you say, John. So tomorrow we are going to be starting a new game, our next long play. We will be playing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Switch. I am very excited. For anybody that has not seen Deadly Premonition before, I cannot tell you what a treat you are in for. It's going to be magical, it's going to be weird. This game is basically my crystallized essence, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you will be here for that. So thank you again for joining us. I hope we will see you here tomorrow. But for right now, we do have to wrap it up. So we've got one last thing to do before we leave, if you don't mind sticking around for just a moment, and that is... we're gonna go see who all else is streaming so we can go continue this party somewhere else. I hope you will join us. Make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. And while I'm looking, Rin has also thrown some links in chat that may be helpful to you if you haven't seen them already. We've got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. We got a link to my YouTube if you would like to see some of the games I've played in the past. And we got a link to my Discord if you would like to continue the conversation outside of the stream. Feel free to jump in on that. And who do we have today? I see a couple things going on. Actually, a little slow on my follow list today. So, why don't we just head over to one of my very favorite streamers on Twitch, and for my money, one of the best retro streamers out there. You may know him already, and if you don't, I think you're truly in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we go do a raid on Mr. Retrograde Tom. Fantastic guy all around, puts on some great content, plays some amazing games that I almost never see anywhere else on Twitch, and that means a lot to me. Today he is playing Tomb Raider 2 for the PS1, which I've never actually played the original Tomb Raider game, so this is going to be a cool experience for me to watch it. Go ahead and join me over there, say hi to Tom, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone. See you tomorrow.